Ali, what's happening? How are you now? Darth Wacko! Autumn's Toys with the sub. Let's go. Lay 7, how are you now? I'll be right back, gang. I gotta go grab something. What's up, Buzz King? Darth Wacko confirms the mic is working, at least until we change cameras. Then, who knows? Who freaking knows? Stray 23. Just about to go live. Doing some last second prep here. About after this song, which I think is in like 3, 2, 1. Nailed it. Hey, what's up, everybody? Happy NF Tuesday / last final stretch for Extra Life to help us raise more money to change kids' health day. How are you now? Well, until you can see me, Darth Wacko. All about these semantics lately. What's with this technicality stuff? Oh, I gave it earlier, Misty. I gave a check. I thought I did. Maybe I didn't. I know I did when I was testing before the stream. Did I start it on the stream? I may not have. I don't. Walking Miracle, just would you have a look down in that corner at the beauty that is $10,021.10 raised towards my personal goal. Oh, that's still on. Monster Pete, 17 months. Thank you, Monster Pete. And also, we had an Autumn's Toys earlier for 66 months in a row. That's just crazy. Let's see. Oh, sure. I pushed something on the speaker and Spotify stopped. That's crazy. Let me make sure everything's set to go to the proper spots here. My audio. You guys can hear me still? Check. Yeah, I see it bouncing. It's working still. There is a free NFT today, but I forgot until the last second because I've been so busy with this prize wheel. I don't want to end the tradition of NF Tuesday, so I will make you something and send it later today or early tomorrow. There's no visual prompt on screen, but could be wheel related, could be, I don't know. I'll figure something out. I want to do a little arting. I love doing some arting. Thank you, Avalian. So it is the final push we've done. This is wonderful. I had hoped that we could get my goal and the team goal. We got close on the team goal. 20,000 is a good mark. I think last year we were about that. Let's see, what was last year? I can still look at that from here. Team page. Is it team page? Can I go back a year? No, I go to my page. Maybe I can't see the team. No, I know I can. Donations. Donations received. Yeah, there's 25. Let's go to 24. Last year, I didn't even do 8. You know, I Walking Miracle, it's been a while. I purposely avoid it. You're right. It is a bit traumatizing. Maybe I could do it and then be like, I'm not going to chat while doing it. I'm just going to draw. I can't see the full team from previous years. I know I can. I see my personal. Let's go back to the dashboard. I'm not showing this on purpose, even though I think this is all public information, but just in case. 2024 Team Nerds Unite. No, it won't let me see it, but I know I've looked at this before. That's strange. We go back to dashboard. We'll just get out of all this. Start over. Just look at a VOD from December 2020. I probably could, but I think that's more work. I know I can see this. Let me go to dashboard again. Set it back to 2025 because it doesn't like this. Team page. By the way, we are currently ranked 48th in the world, I believe, in fundraising, which is I love. That's pretty amazing. How about settings? NAR. I swear I've looked at this because I've had to bring up the total several times to create some graphics and stuff. So I've looked at it before. Why am I having such a hard time finding it now? Roster? Total raised. So maybe if I now go, no, because I can't change that to 2024. I know there's a way to do it. But I think we just inched over $20,000 last year, like just barely. We're already there, and we still have 8 days. We can still do it. We can still add more, and hopefully, some of you seeing the prizes and stuff today and knowing about the wheel. Is the fundraiser the extra life? Well, that Lay 7, it's one of many things we did. We did make stickers again this year, and if you want stickers, you can still order them from me. We made 3 versions, and to everybody who pre-ordered the stickers, they have been sent out. Here is the regular version based on our logo that's up in the corner and that I'm wearing. Where the merchandise is one of the possible fundraisers. If you wanted to order merch, you can do that. But there's one sticker. There is the holographic or oil slick that gives a little rainbow reflection. And there is the glow in the dark, which wowzers, that came out so good. It glows so bright. Here, I'll give you a little, like, uh-oh, did I leave it on face down? I've done that before and killed the battery. I bet I did. Dang it. What a knucklehead move. Luckily, I have 2 of these. This thing has some serious glow. Like, even right there, you can tell a little bit. I'll turn the overhead lights off. The screen. Yeah, can't tell because of the screen. And it's too much for me to change it around. But I did a little test the other day, and the glow on these things is amazing. So if you want to order stickers, you could. One random sticker is, what do we do? $5? Yeah, one random sticker is $5. I literally have a pile that I've shuffled. I'll pick whatever's on top. I'll send it to you. If you want to order 4 stickers, you can get that for $15, which saves you basically buy 3, get 1 free. Or if you want to order a full set of the stickers, which is 6 stickers, it'll get you 3 of the main, 2 of the holographic, 1 of the glow. That's $30. You just let me know if you want them, and I can send you an email with the details, and I can pop them in an envelope and have them to you in no time. That's a great way to raise money for the kids. Today we're doing the wheel, which I have started pulling together here. Hold on. I had the windows exactly how I needed them, and then I went and did something goofy. So we got the wheels today. If you want to get a spot on the wheel, it's $5. So this one, which I haven't finished putting together, is the Wheel of Names. What we'll do, we'll spin the Wheel of Names, we get a name. Then we spin the Wheel of Prizes, we get a prize. And the prizes that we've set aside, some are from sponsors that were donated that somebody said, hey, keep the prize, do something else with it. Oh, sweet. Lay 7, if you'll send me a Twitter DM, please, and I'll send me your how many stickers you want and your email address. I'll send you the email and let you know. Prizes for the wheel today. We've got this retail $129 on this. The Roccat Cone XP Air Mouse. I forgot to mention on this bad boy before. It does come with a charging dock. You can see there in the background. So you can have this on your desk and you don't have to be changing batteries and stuff. It also has LEDs in there. This is a really nice mouse donated by Turtle Beach, who owned Roccat. They've now changed it to Old Turtle Beach. That's $129. So make sure you, if you want a chance at that, just $5 to get on the wheel. That's one of the prizes. We got a V-Friends Gold Jolly Jacko. That's the fall convention / New York Comic-Con exclusive. This was the shared sticker. Provided by Gary V and V-Friends directly. I put this in myself. We got the Freddy Funko as Cavity Sam LE 1000 pieces. This is from the 2024, I believe it was, Fun Days, Fantastic Voyage. We've got, this was a prize somebody won and said, hey, let's raise more money for the kids. Keep it. Marty McFly 2015. This was provided directly by Funko. Got the Funko Shop exclusive sticker. We've got some beautiful pins from Priscilla. This one, the complimentary beverages, was an Emerald City Comic-Con exclusive. It glows in the dark. 2 pins, and this is an artist proof. There were only 50 sets of this, and this is an artist proof. Oh, did we get that high last year? Dang, I was off, Misty. We did really good on the team last year. Hey, look, we're still doing good. I'm still happy with 22. From Priscilla as well, we've got the gas lamp gold plating, number 4 of 6. This is like a prototype. Raw pen protos, she calls them, in all gold. We've got the floral Sune. Purple plating, number 2 of 3, raw pen proto. I couldn't word this one in a way. Hey, $40 from Alien, let's go. I'll add your name on the prize list or the wheel in just a second. We got the I couldn't word this in a way that didn't make me giggle, but Priscilla Wilson nude. Maybe putting a pause on the note. From Priscilla Wilson, nudes AP pen. You got to put the pause in. Priscilla is here, so I hope that made her giggle. Pokemon packs. 2 of the Mega Evolution. That's 1 prize. We've got 2 Mega Evolution. That's 1 prize. I hope your nudes made a difference. I hope so. We've got the Prismatic Evolutions. Is that it? Evolutions? Yep. Prismatic Evolutions, 2 packs. That's 1 prize. We got the V-Friends New York Comic-Con exclusive mini sticker. 2 packs. That's 1 prize. And I believe I counted 20. NASCAR, 64 months. 20 of the drop codes, which will get you one of the, go on the website. I'm going to just send you the code. You'll go on there. You have until January, I believe it's the 26th, 27th, to redeem the code. You could get a common or you could get a rare. Are there people still collecting and buying? I think there's a few. You might be able to sell a rare for a pretty penny, because there aren't many of those in the world. And we're not right there right yet. I'll give you guys a total on our fundraising efforts. But should we reach $750 raised towards the wheel, last count we were a little over 300, I will toss in the Kung Fu Panda all white proto. So we have to get to $750 raised by 1 p.m. It's now 11:11. It could still happen. We could get a whale to come through and go, let's jump it up there. But let me add Avalians in. Make sure I haven't missed any donations, and we'll see where we're at. And then I can answer questions. Sorry if I missed any questions you guys might have had. So that's another way, Lay7, if you want to get donate $5 to my link and get your name on the wheel, there's a chance to win one of those fabulous prizes. I believe we're at about 66 to 70 entries in total, because you can get multiple spots on the wheel. I was wording this wrong the other day, and the team corrected me. They did really good correcting me. Avalian just put in 40. Thanks to the magic of ChatGPT, I now have a way to get the list of names updated very quickly and easily. I just need to extend this to row 17. Boom. And we did have one generous donation by somebody who said, Sully, I don't want any more prizes. I'm donating $100. Take my name off the wheel. I don't want any prizes. So having said that, Randy C., thank you for that. Very, very generous of you. Having said that, we are now at 70 names, or 70 entries. Each name could have multiple entries. We're at 70 entries, and we're at 32 prizes. So a little less than a 50% chance of winning a prize that could range from a code to some packs of cards, all the way up to a retail $129 for that Kone XP Air Mouse. So, you know, it's not all about the prizes, right? But you could donate and you could end up winning something. So if that motivates you at all, awesome. What happened? Walking Miracle send a form to Lay7? What happened there? Let me look and make sure. Monster Pete says, did you put the stickers in another envelope? I received the Pop Cena and old school stick. Yeah, a lot of the prizes were sent before I sent the stickers. Only like a couple, 3 people did their stickers get included with their prize, because I wanted to get those. I had to wait on the stickers and I wanted to get the prizes out. The envelopes were dropped off on, I want to say, was it Saturday? Saturday. Because Friday afternoon, I got the stickers in. Saturday, I woke up, numbered, stuffed envelopes, did all the requests people had, combined those with the magnets if you were part of the NFT rally, and dropped them in the mailbox. So chances are, unless you live real close to me, you won't see your stickers and magnet until, I mean, mail's going to get stopped for a couple of days, right, because of Christmas. So it could be into this week, into next week. But I did get them all dropped, with the exception of, I have Priscilla's box and stickers here, and maybe one other, but all the others have been sent. Lay7, there's no link to get on the wheel. If you want to participate in the wheel spinning, all you have to do is donate to my link, which we can bring up in the chat here with a message, I believe, just Extra Life. For each $5 that you donate, there's the link now, extralife.org, participant Sully, you can see it. If you donate $5, you get your name on the wheel once. If you donate $10, you get your name on the wheel twice, etc., etc. You don't have to make individual $5 donations. You can do $20, get 4 entries. It's that easy. And all that, because you're donating directly to Extra Life, it doesn't go through me. All that money goes directly to the kids and their families for Children's Miracle Network hospitals. And then I'll get the notification and I'll put your name on the wheel right now. You don't have to fill out any forms or anything. I'll reach out to winners, which I normally don't like to do, but hey, I've got a lot of people's information, and I'll track down the remaining for these few prizes that we have. Total of 32 prizes. The codes for drop would be sent electronically, so we save on shipping there. I'm going to be doing all the calculations on the stickers and then how much it costs for stamps, and then all the prizes that we've sent so far, and then the prizes for this, I'll calculate about $7 a prize, somewhere in there. Rocat will be a little more, the rest will be a little less, but I'll average that out. I'll take that out of the funds, and then anything we have left will be a donation to Extra Life over the next few days, but I don't think it's going to be much. We came real close this year. With the money raised from the stickers, the shipping was more expensive than it's ever been, thanks to, inflation and, just in general. This wonderful incentive got you over the individual goal. So feels right. Yeah, I mean, I was racking my brain. How do we get to that 10K? I don't want to sit this close and not get there. How do we get over 20K as a team? So looking back, had a few prizes. I'm like, we can make something happen. I was hoping maybe the proto would be enough to push people for the 750, but yeah, Priscilla, I bet you're feeling it too, right? Like, hey, Mindy Schulman for $25. God bless you. Thank you, Mindy Schulman. Let me add you to my chart here. Oh, by the way, for total, after I add in Mindy's 55, which gets her 11 entries on the wheel, that was the amount, right? Oh, 25, sorry. Which gets her 5 entries on the wheel. That is $475 raised. So we're getting there. We're getting closer. We could still do it. And I'll add Mindy's name to the wheel 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times with my handy dandy new tool here. Hey, there's another one from Ooga. Let's go, Ooga. $50. God bless you. Mindy's addition to the wheel now makes 75 names. We got Ooga with 50. Thank you, Ooga. That gets you 10 entries on the wheel. Can I just cheat this and say go all the way to line 25, 25? I had to work with, I'm pretty good at Excel spreadsheets and stuff, but occasionally something will trip me up. And trying to get the names, like if you made a donation of $20, I wanted it to calculate, well, that's 4 entries, and then your name 4 times on separate rows. I had to turn to get some help for that one. Let me add Ooga's name to the wheel, which should bring us to 85 total names on here. So I'll go down right behind Avalian and Mindy, who just donated. There's Ooga, and yes, that takes us to 85 entries on the wheel. We will jumble these up. I'll shuffle. We may shuffle multiple times throughout to keep it nice and fair. You can win multiple prizes. The one caveat that I really had to have U.S. delivery info. And again, that didn't count for the drop codes. But chocolate has gone so high up in price, also, says Nadu, it's affected the holiday season too. Everything's gone up. Like, literally. I think gas is down, gasoline, which is kind of amazing. Like, we're down to $3.75 here, which is very low for us. Normally it's in the 4s all the way up to 5. But ironically, I don't hardly drive anymore, so it doesn't really help me that much. It should help with delivery costs, right? Because they use a lot of gas to get that stuff down. Yeah, everything's up. And I saw, I don't want to get into political discussions. That's never the point of the conversation here. But I think those in power are delusional in thinking that they've done some great deed for us and that prices are down across the board, which is absolutely not true. Real estate is up. Groceries are up. Like, everything is up. And I saw this on the news the other day. They showed a clip from who saying, "Oh, I've done so great." And then they did another clip where they said, "Hey, listeners, come and vote. What has gone up in price?" And across the board, it was everything. It's been a rough year. Remember when eggs were getting up to $10 a dozen? That was insane. And then groceries in general. Like, I used to be able to go to the grocery store and get 3 heaping bags for $50 to $75. Now that's $100 to $150. It's ridiculous. Gas price is only used to raise it, never lower it. Of course. It's a lot easier to think grocery prices are down if you're rich enough to not have to do your own shop. Exactly. Well, that goes back to a few years ago. I saw this. They interviewed some senator or congressman and said, "What do you think the average house in New York State costs?" And the fool said $100,000 to $150,000. Look, you can't buy a one-room anything for $100,000 to $150,000. You couldn't buy a one-room anything for $250,000. But they're so out of touch. Even though they're representing the common man, they are so out of touch. It's just ridiculous. Beef prices are up. Yep. I saw that they're supposedly working on something to bring that down. But, you know, it's funny. Years ago when I was living with Brian and Betty, I made a comment to Betty one time, like, groceries are going up. But you know what? I'm just going to eat eggs for every meal because eggs were still cheap. And then I got slapped on the wrist with that one. I remember them asking someone what they thought rice-a-roni cost, and they said something like $10. So on that, they're like through the roof. Oh man, it's just ridiculous. I know Kelly's like, you are such an old man when it comes to this stuff. And I was like, okay, look, I know I'm complaining that prices are going up, but relative to your pay, it's not. It doesn't go evenly. It's the price. Everything else has gone up, and your pay has not. Jose with $20. Thank you, Jose. I appreciate you. Let me get you on the wheel here. Jose Tirado. Hope I'm saying that right. $20. Get you 4 entries. Oh, yeah, that works perfect. Now I don't have to keep changing the formula. I'll come over. I'll let you see as I add your name on here. Right down there below Uga. Bam. 4 more entries now. That for Jose, or 4 entries for Jose. 4 more on the wheel brings us to 89 total entries from people who have donated against the 32 prizes. And that brings our total fundraised for the wheel up to $545. We might do it, kids. We might do it. We have an hour and a half. So if you want to see the all-white Kung Fu Panda Proto go on the wheel and someone win it, if you've already donated, great. If you're thinking about donating, hey, look, if everybody who was just like, I'm not sure, did $5, that's going to help get us real close. Or go out on the socials and share my Instagram video I did, my Twitter. Go out to your communities. You can still do that if you're in a Discord, if you're in some sort of group. Say, hey, Sully's giving away prizes, and we're getting real close to adding this Proto in, which would normally cost somebody for this probably $250, $300, I'm guessing. We'd have to ask Funko Pants. He could give us a better number. But I think that's $200 to $300 is fair for that. And you could win it. You have a chance to win it for just $5. Can we win multiple prizes this time? Yes, you can, Uga. Absolutely. Yes. Absolutely. Your name is not taken off the wheel. If you win, it stays on your $5 entry. If you did $20, you have 4 entries in there. You could win 4 prizes. It's unlikely, but it's possible. Let's see. Priscilla said, agreed to Allie. Hold on, I need the whole thing. We need term limits. Oh, I 100% agree. They should live off the average salary. I totally agree. Kelly and I were talking about finances in the coming year and how we would want to invest any extra money we have. And 100%, I'm going full research mode. Some guy invented an app or a service that will allow you to put your money in. It will mimic the buying and selling habits of Nancy Pelosi and a few others that are in political control, I'll say. And it mimics them. And they got, like, last year alone, 50 to 200% return on their money. Why? If they're going to do it, why not? Autopilot. Thank you. I needed to know that. I was going to have to do the research, but I'm 100% putting my money, any money we have, into autopilot this next year. If they're going to do it and cheat the system, well, let me not cheat and play along and earn some money. Yeah, Priscilla, totally. I think it's like you if you look at the production, the money return. Yo, Dwayne Lacey, thank you so much. I got you. I'll put you on the wheel right now. Thank you, Dwayne. $5 get you an entry. That's the way to do it. Oh, that's you? Okay, I got you, Lay 7. I'll put it in as Lay 7 then, because that's easier for me to find you. Lay 7 12. The numbers after people's names sometimes elude me. I forget what the number is. All right, let me get you on the wheel here. I'm adding you down right below Jose. I think that brings us to an even 90 entries on the wheel total. It does. I haven't looked into it yet, says Darth Wacko, but I plan on it too. But better hurry. Once Pelosi retires, she won't be. Well, see, it's not just her, though. There's actually another guy who outperformed her last year by a significant amount. And you can choose. And so I would probably pick him, right? You know, again, I don't want to get into political, but I'll get into financial. Whoa, Uga with another 50. Are you kidding me, Uga? Ooh, Uga wants to win it all. Uga wants to win it all. 55 additional dollars. 11 more entries. That brings our total up to $605. And let me get Uga's additional entries on the wheel. 11 more should bring us up to 101 total entries. I'm going to put them right after Lace Evan. Uga 11 times. And yes, 101 entries on the wheel now. 55 doll hairs. When we'll know if we're getting close, says Randy. I'll keep you updated. I will keep you updated. Plus, we can look at this amount right here. The 10 to 11 and what it needs to be for us to reach the 750 mark. We need 600. We're at 605. We need 145 more dollars. So when that reaches 10,356, we'll have gotten there. When my personal reaches 10,356. MTG made $35 million in just 6 years. From both sides of the aisle, we're using insider. Yeah. And again, I'm not going to be talking politically, but it's a fact that they made that money. It's public information. This guy said, hey, why don't we all benefit from it? I'm going to make you a way to mimic their buying and selling, and then you can benefit from it. I'm like, 100%, I'm in. Why we didn't already do it is beyond me, but we're going to do that in 2026. Darth Wacko, the math doesn't quite math exactly, because we did have Randy C was very generous in donating $100, but said leave my name off the wheel. So getting into the gritty details, if you're going to do the math, mark that off there as 2. Mark that off there, that extra $100. So right now we're at 605 raised in total, and we need $145 to get our goal. Yeah, if that gets to 10,356, I think if my math is right on my total, 10,356 will get us there. I saw MTG and immediately thought Magic the Gathering. Nerd alert! Oh man, talk about messing with your mind when you hear keywords. Macy, my stepdaughter, is in aerial classes, and she's an aerial performer, meaning she climbs those silks and does what Brian calls sky dancing, flips and trips and all kinds of cool stuff. She's very talented, like best in her class, hands down. And I'm not just saying that as a proud stepdad. But so that's aerial, right? She also is in the school play that will be in March. Liz just put us at the mark. Holy moly, 145 from Liz. Let's go. You've been so freaking generous. I cannot get over it. Thank you so much. My sweet baby Jesus. $145 on the wheel. 29 entries from Liz on the wheel puts us at precisely $750. I did not have that on my bingo card today. I did not have it on my bingo card. Look at the total go. Look at the total go. 10,356. My math was right. So let's go back over and add Liz's name. Wow, Liz, thank you. And blam. Let's go, Proto. I did not expect this today. Wow, you guys are amazing. Let me add Liz's name on there. A whopping, what did I say that number was? 29 additional times. That brings us up to 130 total entries on the wheel. But gang, we don't have to stop there. This is amazing. We got the 750, but we could keep going. We could get you on the wheel for $5. You could win anything from the prize list that I already show, including the all-white Kung Fu Panda Proto. I got this myself directly from Funko. You can see the feet. This is not some sort of paint stripping situation. I didn't get it from some, eBay for $30. None of that. I got it directly from Funko. Real deal. Somebody will win this. It's from my personal collection. It's going to somebody today. Well, they're going to win it today. I will ship the very first week of January when we're back right after the New Year's. I'll get that shipping done. Misty said somebody donate 90 cents. That 10 cents is killing me. And I told you guys the evil plot, right? I purposely added cents on there instead of keeping it even dollar amounts because I knew that would get people to donate. Next tier goal for the wheel. Hey, there's $10 for Allie. Let's get Allie on there. Targaryen Puma, as I like to say. 10 extra dollars. That's 2 entries. Let's get her name on there twice. Boy, this formula from ChatGPT has just saved me so much additional time. I'm so glad I spent the time to do that. That's another goal of mine in 2020. I don't set New Year's resolutions, but in 2026, one of my goals is to learn more about ChatGPT, about AI prompts, and becoming very useful at using them for all kinds of tasks that I have to automate things and make it easier, and creating an agent which will work on my behalf to make certain tasks that are a bit more repetitive a little easier for me. I'm definitely going to be doing a lot. Why would we tar Gary? What's that mean? Oh, Targaryen. Hey, Zach Bonifer on the wheel, $55. Let's go. Oh, Zach Bonifer, I hope you're feeling better, my friend. Thank you for the generosity. Zach Bonifer, $55. That's an additional 11 entries. That brings our total up now to $815. I was asked if we have another goal, another prize to incentivize people to add to the donation list. I could probably come up with something. We were at 132 names after Allie's. Now we add Zach Bonifer's 11 entries. That brings us up to 143 entries on the wheel. You're about almost at a 1 in 5 chance of winning a prize now. Right, Randy C? Totally did. It worked. Pop and Stock says, "Oh, I see you're standing up now." Yeah, I got the standing desk. I got it. I got it installed using my old desktop, which I really wanted, the literal desktopper. I still need to add a couple things to it structurally to make it 100% complete, so I'm being careful not to put too much pressure on there. But I have to solve the problem of the side tables. There were these shelving units below the original desk that I desperately need for things like my label printer and my prizes that I keep always there, and my Xbox and all that. I need to solve some new side shelving units. I'll figure out in 2026. Remember, not all your New Year's resolutions have to be positive. Some can be about revenge. Oh my God, living a conundrum. No, I'm trying to leave revenge out. Time to spill the tea. Oh, people want answers, living a conundrum. What are you up to? Please say it's not against me. That's all I ask. That brings my personal total to 10,421 and the total to 20,417 for Team Nerds Unite. I mean, I'm not thinking we necessarily have to do it exactly today. We might hit that 25K mark. Remember, one reminder, if you donated to Extra Life this year, please check to see if your employer will do employee matching. There actually is a tool on the Extra Life website where you can put in your employer name, and they have a database they've been keeping when they receive a matching donation, and they can tell you, yo, Ooga, what? Ooga with another 55. Holy Ooga. What the what? He said, I want it, and I'm not going to take anything but wow. Wow, wow, wow. He wants it. Ooga with another 11 entries on the wheel. Did we go past line 25? We did. I got to extend my formula out now. Awesome. That's a good problem to have. Holy Ooga. All right, Ooga, I've got yours on there. We're currently at 143 entries on the wheel, and we are going to add yours right behind Zach Bonifer. And now we're at 154 entries on the wheel. 154. So that brings it all a little, 1 in 5 chance. Ish. The math's not exact. Sadly, Drew's company stopped giving to all charities but educational options. Dang. I am myself a no resolution person. I am too. Reasonable goals with one stretch goal works so much better for me. Yeah, I don't like the pressure of a New Year's resolution, and I watch so many people fail at it every year. When I used to be regularly a gym goer, which I got to get back to next year as well, I would see the gym fill with people on January 1st. And then by February, by Valentine's Day, that was back to normal. And so I would always I would work out all year, but January 1st through, take a couple weeks off. And then I'd get back to it, because otherwise I was fighting for machines. It was a struggle even for parking and stuff. $5.90 from Avalian, no doubt to even out some numbers or to throw them even wackier. $5.90 from Avalian. I'm going to put you in just as 5 so we can get you on the wheel there. $5, one extra entry, and I'll add your name right meow. Were you just trying to make things interesting, Avalian? Or were you going for a certain number up there? Avalian added to the wheel. Now 155 entries on the wheel. Thanks to Avalian. New Year's resolutions is kind of silly. If you want to make positive change, just start now instead of on the 1st. I'm not going to start anything until I'm back in the office here, as it were, from our Christmas break to Texas. But that's when I'm going to be getting down to business, because all I'll have to do is wrap up a few things for Extra Life prize delivery-wise, and I'm ready to start my new year. So get back to Meld for streaming. I'll be doing making some changes. Pop and Sock, last year I took the resolution to change nothing in my habits. 100% successful. That should be on a shirt. Sully Math got me through. Insert your word here. That's great. Hey, Miss Jessie Star, how are you now? That's pretty funny. You guys laugh, but Macy is now doing much better in math at school. And I'd like to think I had a strong positive hand in that. I think that I'm not going to say we got it fixed, right? Like, she's still probably going to struggle with a few concepts because she's more of an art person. What is that, right brain, and not so much left brain analytical. So she's going to do better in English and arts and things like that. She doesn't like math, but I finally, I think, got across to her, hey, look, there's always an answer. Even if the answer is there is no answer, which is very rare in math, or not possible in some way, but there's almost always an answer. So you solve the problem, you get the answer, you plug it back in, and you can test to see if you got it right then and there. You don't have to wait. And I think that finally got through to her, and that's helped a lot. She might do a little better in geometry. We'll see. That requires a little bit of math and definitely memorizing a lot of formulas, but that comment wasn't necessarily for this time of year, since it's the first is nearly here. I meant more for the folks thinking they might try and lose weight or be more productive in the summer. Very good point. Yeah, very good point. You can start a goal anytime. It doesn't have to be a New Year's resolution. Natty said New Year's resolution, new body, enter gym January 1st, then don't come back to the gym until January 1st, 2026. I mean, sure, if you want to do it. Miss Jessie Star says, doing good, pulled a 101 Wrestling Tops Now card this morning. What? First try, won a stuffed animal from the claw machine, debating where else. Lottery. Get the, are y'all, is Pennsylvania part of the big lotto that's at like 1.5 bill or whatever? You got to get in on that. A 101 Wrestling Tops Now. Which wrestler? That's amazing. It couldn't have been the John Cena one, could it? That's a pretty penny. A 1 of 1? What do you think the comp, I mean, there is no comps on that particular card since it was a 1 of 1, but what do you think your 1 of 1 wrestling card might be worth? 1 of 1s are, especially in baseball, basketball, football. Well, baseball and basketball specifically are the hot, those 1 of 1s. Maxine Dupree winning her first IC title. I don't know that name. Hopefully, if she's not already really big as far as her status in the WWE, hopefully it gets even bigger and you're going to be holding on to pure gold. That's amazing. I saw Zack Ryder finally got one with his comeback to the WWE event not too long ago. That's really, really cool. I think the Topps Now is amazing, but man, that is a slippery slope to try to get the real rare ones. You could spend a lot of money and just get a bunch of duplicates. They're making money hand over fist on those things. Another edition, Ooga. Dude, you're gonna be able to pay rent, right? Ooga with another 40. He's like looking through the cushions and figuring out where he can pull money from. Ooga. Holy moly, another $40, another 8 entries. I have enough John Cena autographs, including 101 special. Oh, nice, Miss Jessie Star. I know you've known him for a long time. That's really dope. He is somebody I absolutely am amazed by, not only for his physical stature, what he's been able to do workout-wise to get his body into the shape it was for WWE, but he's such a smart and really smart guy, and he really thinks things through. I love hearing interviews with him now. I just find him to be an amazing human being, and his acting skills have gotten so good. I remember a couple of his first roles, I was like, but I love Peacemaker. He's brilliant in it. Used to give away Cena autographs back. Wow. That's crazy. I have a friend, I won't name names, I won't spill the tea, but I have a friend who has a close personal friend whose dad, I know the story's already seeming a little wacky, but his friend's dad was, I'm blanking on the name now, Ichiro. He was Ichiro's agent for many years, the star of the Seattle Mariners and the Yankees for a short period. The guy has just a storied career and is as famous overseas as he is here, but he was Ichiro's agent. And after the agent passed, they went in and he had a storage facility and went to clear it out. And it was full of autographed baseballs, gloves, hats, photos. He went and helped him move all the stuff so he could start selling it or whatever. And the guy was like, pick out a couple things. So my buddy has some very cool pieces signed by Ichiro. It's just, I mean, if you're going to, he's one of the greatest all time. So to be able to have access to even see that stuff is pretty amazing. Let's see, I missed some comments. I was in story mode, sorry. Even if you don't like Joe Rogan, his Joe Rogan interview was so good. I'd like to hear that. It's more about hearing the answer from the individual, not the person asking the questions. For most podcasts. I do love the Smartless podcast with Sean, Jason Bateman, and I blank on his name more than the other two. It'll come to me. Did the voice of Batman in Lego Batman. I just all of a sudden blanked. I like how everyone is getting out of the slab business because of all the negativity with PSA, says Nadu6, and taking over most of the card grading market. I say, okay, see you back soon in a few weeks, months. Then, yeah, I mean, you don't really have much of a choice of anywhere else to go because PSA owns it all, and grading of cards has become just such a part of the hobby. You don't have a way around it. There are other card companies, but people kind of look down on the stuff that's slabbed and graded by them. NASCAR said he calls everything a happy accident. In his mind, he was supposed to be like everyone from his small town where they don't leave. He hasn't supposed to have everything he has. Oh wait, who are we talking about here? NASCAR? Oh, Joe Rogan? Or no, you're talking about John Cena. Gotcha. Living Conundrum says, Sully, I asked earlier, but I think it got run up the chat before you saw it. Oh, that happens. I'm sorry. I had to ask if it was a little tough to pack up the Sully hand over the hero print. I was really surprised when I was away. Oh, yeah. So I didn't give away the original. I have the original, which is always going to be super special to me. And I didn't know that he was even doing prints of that. So he probably has it at his booth and stuff now. So I don't want to take away from how special yours is, but I have the original one, and to me that is like the real prize. So it was what I did when I gave away those prints from Hand Over the Hero. I shuffled them all up and picked 5. I don't even know who got what until I saw the photo the other day. Will Arnett, thank you, Falconer. That's it. I don't know why I blank on his name. Yeah, Darth Waco, I feel like this is one of those things, as soon as somebody says his name, it becomes a political conversation, so I just steer clear of my opinions on Rogan or other people, because it just leads to trouble. Miss Jessie Star says, I have a Cena poster from when he made an appearance in a mall, and I had joked with the security guard when he asked where I got it that I stole it. Really, I had asked someone for it, and they gave it to me, and John overheard me and drew a talk bubble next to the picture that says, "You stole this." That's amazing. I love it. That is amazing. Yeah, I got there, NASCAR. Sorry, when I jump around in the conversations, it's tough for me to make the connection always. Well, gang, what a great start to the day. It's 11:47. We still got time. I said I'd start the wheel spinning at 1, and I definitely want to wait until then to make sure that we give people a chance who may have been making some last-minute decisions. Hey! Bubba James says, Sully overnight gaming with dad and his fiance, had a newborn baby. Oh, nice! That's amazing. Oh, a Christmas baby almost. I feel bad for the kid. Anybody who has birthdays so close to Christmas or even so with other holidays, it's a bummer of a run. But congratulations to gaming with dad. That's amazing. He's such a nice guy. Have we now reached 1K of donations on the wheel? Could get the next tier goal for that. We are at $915. I don't think I could set a goal at 1,000. I think I'd have to make it 1,250. But I could dig into the collection, I guess, and put something up. I do have some more protos. Randy C, I'll be honest with you, 100%. I forgot until the last second because I got so fixated on doing the prize wheels for today. And then as I was getting ready for the stream, I was like, wait a minute. I got to make sure to turn off the free NFT thing, for somehow in my head thinking it was Friday. And then I was like, wait a minute. Today is free NFT day. Throw together the form, do the art after. Yamster says, give it all away. Well, you got to remember that a large part of my income comes from selling my stuff, so I can't give it all away. Yeah, it's going to be a total surprise, Randy C. It might be wheel-focused. It might be a Christmas surprise. I don't know. I may look back at some art I've already done that I didn't ever make a free NFT, and I might look at what's popular and going on right now. I don't know. We'll see where the day takes me. I'm open to suggestions. Yeah, exactly. I'm open to suggestions if you have one. We could definitely do something if you have a good suggestion. Anything to mention? Oh yeah, I read that. Look, hold on. Give me a second. Let me see if I can pull together another incentive item. I'll be right back. All right, I'm looking into my bag of goodies here. I was trying to make a decision while in there, but it was taking too long, so I thought I'd come back to you guys and see if we could find something here. I can't remember if this is the... Well, here's some things I'm not getting rid of. How about that? Have you styled the logo like Home Alone? I did Christmas Vacation last year. The problem with some of these is if you look at the logo, let's look at this together. If you look at the logo, does it really, could I make something that would actually say, hey, without thinking about it, that wording of Nerds Unite looks just like the movie Home Alone. So let's do Home Alone logo. This is my process. And it is kind of iconic with the house in the middle, but the font itself is not iconic. So I don't know that Nerds Unite It does end in an E, which is nice. And it is a balance of the same kind of number. It's an extra letter, but it's still basically the same size. It's not, sometimes it's a big long word and it doesn't really work. Just put Nerds Unite in there. Sometimes too short, like elf. I wanted to do elf, but Nerds Unite in that style doesn't really work. I don't know. To me, I don't think Nerds Unite in that font with the house is iconic enough. Your tickle trunk? Excuse me now? Hoot cows play as Toratai or Shabui. That would be a... Yeah, I haven't done a hoot in a while. I don't think I have the time to do a hoot in cows play right now. Do a barn for a barn owl. That couldn't be further from what I normally do on a Tuesday. I think you found the furthest possible thing away from what I normally do. I've done Merry Hootmas, I believe. I've done something along those lines. Let's look. We'll go to Atomic Hub and look at the templates. Walking Miracle, you done it. You did do it. It's all your fault. Let's look up Hootmas. I heard another donation. Living a Conundrum with $55. Let's get you on the wheel. Thank you, Living a Conundrum. I think you were already on there, weren't you? And that you're going to add another 55. God bless you. That brings 11 additional entries for Living a Conundrum, which I will move over to the wheel now. Oh, I didn't mean to spin it. That means nothing. We're not using that spin for anything. I will just close it after the fact. In fact, I don't want you to see what it resulted in because it might anger somebody. I'm closing that before you even see what name appeared. You'll be like, that's not fair. I'm adding Living Conundrum's name on there an additional 11 times for the $55 donation, bringing us up to 174 entries on the wheel as we continue our little research project here. That is one I would like to do one day. I like that, but I also like to theme the logos around the event or time of year, and I don't know that Blockbuster is necessarily a theme right now. We were looking up Hootmas. There is Hootmas. No, maybe there is not. Let me do this. Wax.atomicub. Go to my NFTs, templates, and Hootmas. I almost thought for sure I had a Hootmas. Why is it bringing these up when Hootmas is not in the title? Do I not have one? I thought for sure I did. Okay, maybe a Hootmas. I'll put that on the maybe list. I don't know exactly what that is. Again, I like to normally pick a title, words, and make it say Nerds Unite instead of just a hoot. Occasionally, I like to put a hoot in there. Hootmas is on there. Randy, I did not. You got a Frosty the Snowman. That's, I mean, again, we could look at the logo. I think you're probably talking about me doing Hoot, but what is Frosty the Snowman? You know what I probably should do? I did the Thanksgiving Peanuts one last year. That's a very iconic, when written like this, that's pretty iconic. And wintry. So that works. Avatar. See, the Avatar logo, I've looked at doing it before, and it's not good. It's not good. And it's one big word with a long subtitle, like Avatar Fire and Water. So Nerds Unite, the balance is tough. A Christmas Story. Well, like, what does the official Christmas Story logo look like? I think Priscilla may have said something on this in just a second ago. You've got the wreath. The font is pretty iconic. It's one of my all-time favorite movies. Nerds Unite. I think Priscilla was mentioning something about the wreath and where it would go. What'd she say? Where the U of the Unite is the wreath? Yeah, it would be the only real option down there. And that might not work. It would look like Nerds O Night, which I've already got people thinking I say Thursday night instead of Nerdy Night, so that gets tricky. Let's see. Yeah, Raider, there is no special link. It's just my normal link for Extra Life. If you want to get on the wheel, each $5 donation gets you 1 entry on the wheel. If you want to get a couple entries, it's $10, 3 entries, 15, etc., etc. And by putting in exclamation point Extra Life, it'll bring up my link, which is the Extra Life participant Sully. So if you want to get on the wheel, all you need to do is donate in increments of $5. It'll pop up here on stream. I'll grab your name. I'll put it on the wheel immediately. We're going to be spending a little over an hour, so plenty of time to get in there still. Die Hard, one of my absolute favorite all-time movies. See that one? I don't think that works either because it's just big, bold font that says Die Hard, and that's a bummer. I don't think anybody's going to look at Nerds Unite in that font and go, oh, that's a Die Hard reference, without me doing a lot of extra additional artwork, which I don't even know what that would be. Raider J, how are you? Hope you're doing well. Silent Night, Deadly Night. Wow, I don't even know what that logo looks like. Oh, I vaguely remember that. Got a few options on it. Yeah, I don't think anybody would know what that is written in Nerds Unite in that font. And I'm not a huge horror fan of the... Like, there's some big titles, yes, but... Wait, what do Rainy see? I think the Home Alone would work and be recognizable. You think so? With the house in the middle? Linda with the yippee-ki-yay, mother. I'm not finishing that. This is a family affair. I do lean towards Frosty or A Christmas Story. I think those are both pretty good. Checking in from the DMV. Grats on reaching 10K. Thank you, Red Ranger. Appreciate you. For anybody who's thinking about it, it's not too late to get on the wheel. We have another hour, and we've already unlocked the Kung Fu Panda Proto. So somebody will win that. And I was just looking, let's see, our total currently is $970. That's right, Living Conundrum was the last one, I added $55. We're now $970. And I was looking to see if there's another incentive I could put in, which I think would be at $12.50. In order for me to give up a full proto, which is, could be several $100s for me, and I have to pay some bills here and there, but I'd be willing to do it for the kids, but it's got to be for the right amount, right? Here's one I will not get rid of. Regardless of the stories that came out about him, he's one of my mentors, if you will, without knowing he was, Chris Hardwick. I got the all-white proto thanks to, I think Snack Daddy gave me this when he got it, because he's like, I know nobody who likes Chris Hardwick more. I got to podcast with Chris Hardwick once. Dream come true. One of my, probably top 10 things that's ever happened in my life, and record an unboxing video with him. And I have somewhere the signed pop that he did for me as well, which was just one of the best days of my life. I'm gonna have I shown this before? Another donation, Raider J with $10. Thank you, Raider J. Let me get your name on this before we do anything else. I don't want to forget. Raider J, I guess I should put the X's in there too, so that when I go to track you down later, I will remember to look you up by that name. By the way, these donations are all made through the portal on Extra Life, and I can send emails through that portal. So, best, if you have not ever given me your delivery address or here lately, keep your eye on email, because that's likely you're going to get a message from me saying, hey, you want a prize? I need your delivery info. Please reply back, and you'll be able to reply. But Raider J just put in $10, getting 2 entries on the wheel. I'm going to copy those right meow. And so you can see me doing it, because it's going to be real hard to see if your name's on the wheel. I'm coming right down here to the bottom of the list of names, which we will shuffle. Behind Living in Conundrum, who most recently donated, and add 2 lines for Raider J. You can see him on the screen now. I could zoom in, but I think you can make it out. So Raider J brings it up to 176 names on the wheel, or entries on the wheel. Sorry, not names, because some names are repeated. So make sure we say that right. Thank you, Raider J. Appreciate you. No matter what, even if you don't win a prize today, that's going to help the kids and the families through Children's Miracle Network hospitals. No money goes through me because you say you saw it. You got the donation directly through the portal. So that's amazing. Thank you for doing that. We have 32 prizes on the wheel that I've run through before. We got 3 pops. We've got a Rocat gaming mouse valued at $130. We got packs of Pokemon cards, VFriends stickers, drop codes, enamel pin, protos from our friend Priscilla, and of course, it won't be the last thing we'll draw because it's just going to land on the wheel. I got to add it to the prizes, the Kung Fu Panda Proto. Let me add that now, actually, before I forget. Come down here. This will be prize number 33, the Kung Fu Panda Proto, all white. Boom, on the wheel. 33 entries on the wheel. Now we'll shuffle that up as well, but let's see, can we see it coming around? Where is it? Make sure we see it. There it is, in green. Just went across. It's at 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock. 176 entries. That is really impressive. But you guys had me going on. I wanted to tell another story here. So, worked for Funko for a while. Loved it. COVID comes along. They kick us out. Throw us to the curb. And one of the things I happened to have on my desk at that time, and I felt bad about it at first, but I don't feel bad about it anymore. I happen to have this bad boy on my desk. The Social Media Freddy Proto. And when they boxed up my things and said, here's your things, it was in there. They gave it to me. So I've kept that since then. I've been very stoked about it. It's a good one to have, right? I don't think I've ever shown that before. Don't be screenshotting that and telling the internet. I'm not selling it. This is going to always be very, very important to me. I wish I could get my hands on the original one because that's the one we helped Frankenstein together. All's fair. Shoo, no. I love this one. I got another Freddy Scorpion because that is my my Zodiac symbol is the Scorpion, and it's one of the coolest molds. So I have the Freddy Scorpion, which I love. Big Supernatural fan. So I have Dean with the blade, the God Killer blade, I think it was called. That is yours to own forever. Exactly. These are some of my favorites that I won't part with. Oh, I've talked about this one before. I have 2 versions. I have the Mystery Mini version up there in the far corner. You can see it's real tiny white. It's a Mystery Mini Alien Queen from the Aliens franchise. Well, I have the big all black kind of chromy, not chrome, but extra shiny. But that is the proto for the Alien Queen, another one of my prized possessions. I love that. We stumbled on the new Dean Chase Pop that just came out. Oh, nice, Miss Jessie Star. Congratulations. That's a great one. I love that they're doing showing some more love to Supernatural. Those Pops have done so well in the secondary market. Here's another one that was on my desk when they boxed up my stuff. The Gremlin Flasher from Gremlins 2. What an iconic moment. Just really takes me back to being a kid when that scene. I think it was in the trailer too. Love, love, love. I was a big Buffy the Vampire Slayer fan. I think that's what this is from. If that's not Buffy, it could be. I can't read the bottom of these things. It's impossible, but I'm pretty sure it's Buffy the Vampire Slayer. I should look that up. I think I have before to confirm it. Huge fan of J.J. Watt from the Houston Texans. I actually somehow have 2 of these. I don't think that will move the wheel as a general incentive because it's such a team-specific thing. Ben picked it up, I think, with the Chase logo printed on the box. Makes it harder for people to catch. I got one the other day that I did put in the box game. Nobody wanted. But I did pick up on my first of the new Chase style, sitting right there on the front row at a GameStop. And I think you're right. I think people are missing them now because it's printed on the box. They're looking for the sticker, which is fine by me. But at the same time, I think it may decrease the value overall because it's printed on the box and not as obvious. Yo, Raider J just subscribed for 6 months. Thank you, Raider J. Also a big Kevin Smith fan, another great podcaster, host, and I've got the Kevin Smith from what are they called? I just blanked on the 2-pack. But his name as the superhero from Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back. I love that one. I did a trade to get that one actually with Finest Funko. I traded something with him. But now we have one. You guys tell me if this might move the needle or not. Because I don't have to have it. The reason why I have it in my collection that means a lot to me is it was one of the first ones I got at Fun Days before I worked at Funko. Blunt Man and Chronic. That's it. Thank you, Randy C. How about a My Little Pony in all pink, which is pretty perfect, right? All white's good, but all pink on those is pretty perfect. I would be willing to put that in there because that's not one that I necessarily have to keep. It's a pretty cool proto. Means more to me again because is it a disc? I don't think it's Discord. Anybody know? Can anybody look that up and tell me? Brony crowds unite. Anybody got any clues on that? Right, Walking Miracle. I have some minis in here. I don't think these will move the needle, but they're cool. Before I went to work for Funko, I reached out to them and was kind of working with them a little bit. Oh, good. Thank you, Miss Jessie Star. I was working with Funko a little bit and Entertainment Earth back in the day. And Entertainment Earth sent me this one and a Daryl to do a giveaway. No, wait, this wasn't the giveaway one because we sent those out. So how did I get this one? Oh, and it's not a PPK. I don't remember how I got this one. I think I must have got this while working at Funko, but speaking of Supernatural, it's Castiel with wings, all white in the mini. Mystery mini. Isn't that? No, that's a mini pop, so that would be the keychain one. Yeah, that's a PPK, but it just doesn't have the keychain on there. We're on Hype Train? Let's go, Hype Train, level 1. If we complete the Hype Train, I'll give 200 Sully bucks per level. Fluttershy for the pony. Okay, thank you, Miss Jessie Star. Also, this one, Christmas, and one of my favorite movies. You even talked about it earlier. The PPK of Ralphie in the bunny suit. That's a cool one. That's a very cool one. In the pink, the bunny pink. Ooga with the 16 bits. Okay, so you guys let me know. Would that be enough of an incentive? Can I offer that up? Because I could put out a quick tweet and an Instagram post. We still have 50 minutes, and we need to raise $370. Could this push the needle another $370? I think it might. I think it might be enough. Let's do that. I'm going to put away these other things, and we're going to put the My Little Pony in there. I'll grab a quick photo of it, and we'll post it up. Maybe you guys can share it, and we'll see if we can get some additional... 96 is right. There's no wings. It's Pinkie Pie. If anybody... Well, I'll look it up. Now that we know it's Pinkie Pie, I'll look it up, and we'll verify it real quick so we have a little more information on it. Pinkie Pie Funko Pop of My Little Pony. I think so too, Misty, but I don't think people care about the small ones. They want the regular protos. And when we're talking about trying to get a general audience, I think a regular size proto would probably be better. I could be wrong, I'm guessing, but to talk about our My Little Pony, that sure looks like it. It came in a regular and a chrome. Got the hair in front of the eyes. Wish there was a side view on one, but that sure looks right. Aha. Somebody did a a custom. And by doing the custom, I can see, yeah, that's it. That's a Pinkie Pie. Save the keychain for a super duper super box game, maybe. I like that, Boba James. Oh, what is this? Did somebody just gift some subs? Let's go to the full screen again. Somebody gifted some subs. Priscilla, Valor and Vellum gifted 5 subs. Thank you, Priscilla. Those going to Junior Sense 82, Serendipity, Kit Arts Den, Pantalica X. I can't even do it. Pantalica. That's it. Pantalica. Like Metallica and Pantera. That guy, Smokey, all got gifted subs. Thank you, Priscilla. I appreciate you. Thank you. Not only has she provided some of the awesome prizes that are in our wheel spinning tonight that'll go to winners, or this afternoon, but she's also out here donating subs. Thank you, Priscilla. I appreciate you. So now I need a photo to post of this bad boy here so we can get it posted. And I'm not going to do like the whole light box setup. I think having, like I always tell you guys, a picture of the actual thing with you in it performs better. So let's try to do a, you guys can see the magic happening, if we want to call it that. Okay. Let's see, we got a fun photo with that, the prominent thing, and then my goofy butt behind it, looking straight up cross-eyed. That's awesome. Let me edit it real quick, and we'll get it posted. If you guys would be willing to share it, we might be able to get this in the giveaway today. Let's make that a square so I can try to get the Nerds Unite logo in there, but make that the prominent thing. Goofier the better. I agree, Boba James. My aunt always is like, will you stop taking photos with your mouth open? I know she doesn't really care that much. I think she thinks it's sort of funny. But at the same time, she's probably like, yeah. All right. Brilliance, highlights, shadows, contrast, black point, saturation. We definitely want to saturate that. Warmth, tint, sharpness. All right. Now I need to post that real quick. Let's see. Put it on Twitter first. Let's see. We're adding another Frodo to the prize wheel for extra life. If we reach, let's see if we reach our goal of 1250 in the next hour. Yeah, we can do that. We could add it in. No, we can't add it in after we've been picking names. Yeah, we could. If we've been picking names, I guess I won't say in the next hour. I'll say by 1 p.m. If we reach it while we're spinning, if somebody else comes in last second and adds it, we'll add it in. And I know that might be a little unfair to the people who've already picked the names, but it didn't happen until it happened. So I think that's fair. I think if we're all on the same page there. If we reach our goal of 1250 by 1 p.m. PT, I will put this on the wheel. Somebody can win it. Each $5 donation to my extra life link gets you an entry and a chance to win. Link in bio. I hate that we have to do that. I wish we could just put it right there where it's nice and simple, but the algorithm immediately kills it. Oh, should I put what it is? I should probably put what it is. My Little Pony Pinkie Pie. Pinkie Pie. And, oh, that's exactly the number of letters. It's 12:15 Pacific right now, Nadu. We're adding another proto to the prize wheel for Extra Life. Dash. My Little Pony Pinkie Pie. If we reach our goal of $1,250 by 1 p.m. PT, I will put this on the wheel and someone can win it. That's a lot of words. If we reach our goal, the proto will be added to the wheel. That's simpler. Each $5 donation to My Extra Life link gets you an entry and a chance to win. Link in bio, and that's a lot less words. Okay, copy. Any thoughts? Good. Just kidding. I can edit it if need be. All right, we post with the Goofy photo. And let's make sure it showed up here. I'll go to Twitter on the window so you guys can see. My profile. There it is. My thick face and a Pinkie Pie proto and some really weird returns. It looks totally different on screen than it did on my phone with those carriage returns. All right, and then put it on Instagram stories as well. With a wall of text. Change the text color. Let's go with that beautiful blue for Extra Life. Adding the story. All right, it's up. Choo choo, Raider J. Where'd we end up? Anybody see where we ended up on the hype train? That's a good point. Walking Miracle. I did not. So if somebody wins it by virtue of a donation, I guess I'll have to abide by it. Probably should have put it on the image, but 3 says Welsh. Hey, Welsh Dan, how's it going, baby? How you doing? All right, let's add points. All 600. Bam, 600 points to all 42 users who are currently here. Welsh Dan, welcome. I don't know if you've been here lurking, which is fine. I'm not calling you out if you are, but we've got the prize wheel going. We currently have 176 entries on the prize wheel. We have 33 prizes. And we're at $980 donated just since we implemented the prize wheel, which means we've met the goal. And the all-white Kung Fu Panda Proto is now one of the prizes. I've donated this for my personal collection. Somebody will get this. If by some amazing set of events we are able to get to $1,250 donated, I will also include this My Little Pony Pinkie Pie in all pink. That's a lot of P's. Proto, another P. For somebody. I venture a guess that the Panda, probably a $200 to $300 item, and the My Little Pony, I don't know. That one may be the same range, because there are some diehard My Little Pony fans, but I'm thinking a little lower. Again, we have to reach. We're giving away all the prizes, Raider J. That's right. We've got the pops, we've got the cards, we've got the pin protos from Priscilla, we've got the drop codes, we've got the Panda proto, and we might, if we reach $1,250 donated in total, add in the Pinkie Pie proto. But we've got 33 prizes guaranteed that I will be picking winners for today. What we'll do on each of these is we'll spin the wheel once for the name. That becomes our contestant. We go over to the wheel of prizes. We spin the wheel. That's the prize they win. And then at the beginning of January, when I get back from my Texas trip, I will work on shipping. The shipping will be a little lower then, which is great. And there probably is enough money to cover at least most of the shipping costs, if not all. to get these final prizes out the door, but it's well worth it to spend $100 in shipping, which I don't even think we'll have to go to $100. 7, 21, 28. We might get to 100 to raise $1,000 for the kids. I think that math's real well. So well worth it. Got to go run errands, says Priscilla. Hopefully I'll catch you later if you're still on. Hey, all right, have a great one, Priscilla. Thank you for the donated subs. Thank you for being here. Thank you for the generosity with all the stuff, the pins, and for the millionth time, and I don't think it's enough still. Thank you for everything you did in 2025 and the previous years to help with our fundraising for Extra Life. You've been so freaking generous. Like, so much of that you could have made money on yourself, and you decided to give it to help change kids' health, and that you're a hero. Thank you so much. Truly, truly appreciate your friendship and your generosity. You're amazing. Totally mean that. I don't say it enough. Right, Walking Miracle, the slices are small now, but that doesn't keep you from being able to win. We've got a few people whose name is on there a lot, and I don't need to point them out. You guys have been here to see it happen, but it only takes one $5 donation for a chance to be on there, which leads me to another thought I had. Am I eligible? Can I add my name to the wheel, or is that too sus? Because, oh, you added another one? Raider J? Okay, I can put it under your name. $30. Raider J said, hello. That's a lot of fun prizes. I want a chance. I'm putting you in at $30, Raider J, in addition to the 10 you already had, which means we're going to add your name another 6 times. Let me come down. 1, 2, whoops. Oh, it ran out of spaces because I ended the formula at 30. Let me fix that real quick. Let's go to 35 on the formula. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is that what I said? Or 6? 6. Because you donated $30. So we're going to add your name. We're at 175. Yeah, 175. So it should take us to 181 if I've done my job correctly. Oh, I gotta return that. Yes, 182. 182. Let me make sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 6 and 2 for Raider Joe. The maths. 182 total. I think I thought it was a 5, but it was a 6. Let's see. It's all good, Raider J. I don't think it's gonna cause any problems here. Oh, really, Raider J? That's a bummer. People get busy. Things change. I know for me, I talk about it a lot, but every year, all year, I'm like streaming and asking you guys to sub, and there's so many generous people who do and gift subs and all that. And then every November, I've been able to give back and earn more for charity than for myself. And I just love that feeling. I feel so fulfilled every year when this is all done to look and see these totals. Did our music stop? No, it's just quiet. I just feel so fulfilled that I don't want this to ever not be a part of my life. I want to make sure to continue to do Extra Life in some way. Even if I was so busy I couldn't do all this, like hosting and pulling together prizes and stuff, I would still make a nice donation every year. But I hope to be able to do something like this every year. Right, Welsh Dan? And I'm so happy we got you on the team. You came in last year, and you're just positive spirit, and your willingness to do just about anything to raise money has been so awesome. I love it. I love it. I love it. Thank you so much for being part of our team and helping raise money for the kids, Welsh Dan. I know Tamer and would always donate to him, but he's taking a break from stream. Yeah, he came back for a couple of streams a few months ago, and I watched him. I know. I hope he's doing well. I haven't had a chance to talk to him. I should check in with him during Christmas time. I know he's moved a few times. I know where he's at now, but I won't dox him. So. Oh, well, Stan, thank you. Thank you. I think God put me in this position to be able to do this when COVID happened and we all got sent home, and then you guys were like, hey, we should do something. Extra Life, we should do it. And you guys made me do it. Convinced me to do it. And then I'm like, hey, we got to keep doing this forever. It's awesome to be able to use the platform and the following to be able to do some good. All right, we still got 34 minutes. Don't forget to go spread the word on the Instagram posts and the Twitter retweet it, repost it, share it in your communities, Discords, whatever, to let people know that we've added in the Pinkie Pie. Walking Miracle says, enter as Kelly if that makes you feel any better. I think it might. I think that might be better. Let's do that. I'm going to make a donation. Where's my wallet? I got to go run and grab my wallet. I'll be right back. I just checked on the pupper while I was down there. She's outside. She hasn't been able to do it much lately because it's been so rainy and nasty here. But today she wanted to be outside, and she's just sitting out there, just soaking up the little bit of sunshine that's coming through the clouds. Right, totally, Walking Miracle. She could have it. I'll put it in her stocking. Oh, I forgot to tell the story. I've been ordering Christmas presents through Amazon. They would arrive, I would take the box, I wouldn't even open it. It just has my name on it. I know I'm not buying anything for me. I plop it in the corner. There was one box that had a cable that was supposed to go into the new setup to allow me to raise and lower the desk a little easier. So I finally go to wrap Christmas presents Saturday. While Kelly's off doing something, I'm like, I'm gonna wrap Christmas presents. So I get them all out, I start wrapping presents, then I realize, wait, a couple things are missing. So I come back up here, I look all around, no box. I go to Amazon.com, look up my order, says it's been delivered, 4 items in this one box, and it shows the photo of the box in the door frame. I was like, weird. Let me go to the Ring Cam. So I go to the Ring Cam, I back up to that day. You can clearly see the Amazon guy put the box in the door frame, take the photo, walk away. Nothing in his hands. He didn't take it. Then the next time that's tripped, the Ring doorbell, is Kelly leaving. She had come home and she was leaving for some reason a little later in the day, like noonish. I think she had changed clothes or something. Yeah, because it was too hot at the salon. She walks out and she doesn't stop. She looks down and keeps going. Well, she would never leave a box sitting there. She would immediately pull it in to the house. That's just how she is. So meaning I must have, or she must have opened the door at some point, grabbed the box without tripping the Ring doorbell. There's absolutely no way that somebody stole the package. It's absolutely impossible. So it came into the house, but now we cannot locate it. I thought maybe she had accidentally picked it up and put it with her stash. It's not there. She's opened every box. I've looked through this room 3 times over. I still need to move a bunch of stuff down here just to make sure, but I always put them in the same spot. And now that box is missing with my wire, 2 items for her for Christmas, and I forget what the 4th one was. But so now I don't have items for her stocking. I sure hope so, Uga. I hope I find it, but it's just I cannot imagine. Like, it wasn't stolen. It made it. I'm gonna find it after Christmas when I'm not looking. Exactly. I'm gonna be doing something else, and I'm gonna be like, oh my god, there it is. I'm just bummed that I haven't found it yet. And then I needed her help to go check her hiding spot for her Christmas presents. So I told her, you absolutely cannot give my beautiful wife a puzzle without the solution. So she has this puzzle now, and she will not let it go. She turned her part of the house, like stuff upside down. We've turned everywhere else upside down. She's been going through, like, could this have happened? I'm like, no. Do you think I grabbed it and accidentally threw it in the back of my car? I was in a hurry. No, we can't figure it out. But she's like, every 10 minutes, well, I want to go look again. Like, I'm going to find it. Like, no, I don't think you are. Well, that's right, Red Ranger. At least 2 of them will be fine for next year. 1, I think, was more timely. Yeah. Oh, Miss Jessie. Yeah, I think y'all would be fast friends for sure. She does not like a puzzle she can't solve. We'll be watching. It was after I shipped out prizes, Falconer. Yeah, I got it in on Thursday. By Thursday, the prizes were gone. I was on to envelopes for the stickers, and I don't think I put the box in an envelope. That would be an amazing feat. Matthews Ranch, what's up, baby? Matthews Ranch, we got the giveaway going. I don't know if you saw. Got some awesome prizes. This is now one of the prizes on the wheel. A $5 donation. Get your name on the wheel. Yes, I'm immediately trying to get $5 out of you. And we'll add this if we can raise up to $1,250. We're at $1,010 right now. $1,010. It's hard to check with Macy. She's been at her dad's for a few days. And she wouldn't have touched it. I mean, I know how our house operates here, and she doesn't touch boxes except for every once in a while she'll know something's for her. She'll run, grab it off the porch, but she opens it immediately. You guys hear me say I'm not the kind of person that tracks packages. I don't give a crap. I just grab them and I open them when it's time. And this case, it's not working for me. Had I grabbed it that day and opened it, we wouldn't have had a problem. Right, Red Ranger. Raider said, print the pics of the gifts and put them in her I might do that, Raider J. Oh my God. Matthews Ranch. Oh my God, that's pretty funny. Totally fair. Totally fair. What was I writing here? I went to get my wallet to make a donation. Professor Josh. Thank you, Walking Miracle. You remembered. Professor Josh subscribed, making 16 months in a row. Thank you, my friend. I'm going to make a donation now. Make sure I'm not on that window. 2 Extra Life. And let's see. Can I do that out of personal? Yeah. Well, we have a shared credit card. That's what I'm saying. Let me make a donation. I'm going to do $20. I think that'll be totally fair. So let me... Your page. Donate. Custom amount. Yes, add my name. Let me see, which random name should I pick for this one? Because I like to put a different name on every donation possible. Don't ever want to repeat the same thing twice. Sarcasm. /S. Happy Tuesday and Christmas Eve. I like the alliteration, the double words. Supper Sully. I like Supper Sully. I do love a good meal, you know? $20 for the kiddos. Yeah, I'm already getting emails. Individual gift. No matching. Visa ending. Yep, that's the one. Let's see how quickly that shows up on screen. You're awesome. I needed to be told that today. Worth the donation. You're awesome. Santa Sully. I sent some stuff to my mom for Christmas because we're not going to get to spend it with her. We'll see her after. And there it is. Sully with $20. Let's put him on the wheel. I messaged her the other day. I was like, hey, I just got a message that Santa's coming to your house and they'll be there to drop off my gift soon. So be on the lookout. Santa Amazon. Santa. All right. So, my name on there 4 times. Which will bring us to 186 entries on the wheel. We get another one. Red Ranger with another $10. Let's go. Oh, that was Raider J before. This might be the first 10 for Red Ranger. Let's go. Red Ranger. Yeah, that's first time. Thank you. Thank you, Red Ranger. Appreciate you. $10 to get you 2 entries. Let me pull down here. Get your name copied. You guys are looking at it right behind my name. 2 more should bring us to 188. And it does. 188 slices on the wheel of names for 33 prizes. 1 in 6 chance now. Ish. 1 in 6 chance. Not bad. Not bad for a chance to win a Proto. Santa Hif. Moro Wombat, how you doing? Merry Christmas to you as well. Seeing the pop-up, you're awesome, is the main reason I donate. There's a tweet. Misty, you should grab a screenshot of the you're awesome and tweet that. That's funny. I like that. There is a free NFT for today. If anybody wants to put your name in the form, it's free to enter. You get the free NFT. Normally, I show you what it looks like beforehand, but I got so wrapped up in this wheel thing that I completely forgot to prepare the free NFT. So I will make it today after the stream, after I have something to eat, and get it to you guys. tonight or tomorrow. So there will be something coming your way. We had some recommendations. I'm still open for suggestions. We had Hootmas, Frosty the Snowman, which would be the Frosty the Snowman logo, but it says Nerd Unite, which I like, and A Christmas Story, which I also like that idea a lot. So one of those will land in your wallet here soon. It is pinned. Thank you, Misty. Right now in our wheel, we are guaranteed someone's going to win the all-white Kung Fu Panda Proto, but our goal is to get the $1,250 to include this bad boy right here, Pinkie Pie. We are now at $1,040. So we have a half hour to raise $210. If we can do it, excellent. If not, that's okay as well. I'm glad I didn't donate $19 or Red Ranger didn't donate $9. Hey, Bubba James on the wheel, $10. Thank you, Bubba James. Bubba James. What did I say? $10. 2 entries. Let me get your name on the wheel. That'll bring it up to 190. 190. Bubba James twice. Put it on there. 190 entries on the name wheel. We're there. Thank you, Bubba James, and everybody else who's donated. We're getting there. While we're waiting, I did receive a package from our buddy Randy C., who lives in Texas and has been kind enough to act as my my Red from Shawshank Redemption to get me the loot, to get me what I need since I am removed from the nearest Whataburger. And he's been getting me the cups. They did a was it 75th anniversary? Yeah, 75th anniversary of Whataburger. And they did different cups for the different times of the year. The last batch he got me was the Halloween, October, fall ones, but now the Christmas ones are out. Falconer, it just came up right above when you put in donate. The Extra Life one did it. And he's kind enough to grab these for me, and I didn't get to show this batch off. I've had the box sitting here for a few days. Thank you for the additional padding, Randy. Wow, this is amazing. Got the cups and the lids. So kind. I think this completes the set, right, Randy? I think this is all of them now. Chuck, I think they know. I think they got it down. The full 12. I've got the full dozen. Let's look. Oh, how fun is this? I've never seen them use this friend before. That's like just a wintry creature. It's not an official Whataburger mascot or anything, but it looks like a kind of a Sasquatch abominable kid having a Whataburger with the classic orange and white stripes. Oh, I love this. I would love these all as wallpapers. There's the classic A-frame Whataburger with the similarly shaped Christmas trees. I like that a lot. And last but not least, oh, the Whataburger sweater. Yes, I love it. That's so fun. These are so good. I've got them all up here behind Sully. Being able to stand and work, I can grab them. What a buffalo? You think it looks like a buffalo? But it has a person's face and like a pig snout. I guess it could be. And it's also in the snow. Yo, Lloyd Falconer with $10. Let's get you on there, bud. 2 entries for Mr. Falconer himself. My unofficial assistant for the box games, who always helps us create a list. I appreciate that, Falconer. Thank you. It made the box game better having that. 2 additional entries now coming from Lloyd Falconer. We'll get them on the wheel. Try to be as transparent as possible. You guys see as I add the names, we're at 190 right now. Boba James was the last to donate right before that. Now we're adding Falconer. We're at 192 names, individual slices on the wheel. Some names are duplicated because people donated in large amounts, multiples of 5. So we're at 192 entries on the wheel for the potential of winning. Well, definitely will win the 33 prizes. We're going to give away all 33 prizes today, and those will get shipped the very 1st of January. Abominable Longhorn Yeti Monster, the old ALYM, the ALM. Texas gets... Kelly and I were watching this new Christmas movie that's got Dennis Leary and Michelle Pfeiffer and Jason Schwartzman and some other people the other night. And it at first I didn't know it was based in Houston, but it is. And Michelle Pfeiffer is supposed to play this Houston lady. You saw it, Callard? The movie's a lie. It's just a bold-faced lie. First of all, she plays a Southerner, Michelle Pfeiffer. Her accent is... She's a great actress. Should not have tried the Southern accent. Horrible. Did not do it. And then Dennis Leary plays a Bostonite who fell in love with her during college and then moved to Houston with her. His accent, he's from the area. He overdoes it on certain words and doesn't use it at all on other words. His Boston accent sounds horrible. But there's a scene in the movie where it's snowing heavily. And I couldn't tell at first if it was in Houston or where. Turns out that was Michelle Pfeiffer's character in another state. She was in New Mexico at the time. But here's the other thing, too. When a movie's filmed in Houston, or set in Houston, I should say, because I don't think they film there much, they bold-face lie every time. Every person in the city of Houston at some point in a day is sweating. Never one time is anybody in a movie based in Houston sweating. They're not glistening. They don't need to be dabbed. They don't need to wipe them, nothing. But every single person in the city of Houston sweats at least once a day. And somehow never in the movies. And they're wearing like heavy jackets. There's a point... Yeah, it just doesn't make any sense. It shouldn't have been set in Houston. That was my point. Walker Miracle says, gotta go if I don't make it back before stream. And Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays to all. Let's see. Friday, will I be streaming? 26th is a maybe. I might stream on Friday. We'll see. We got a lot of family stuff going. I might not. So this could be the last stream until I get back and can stream next Friday, the 2nd. Yes. Yes. I might stream next Friday. Might be my next stream. So we'll see. No continuity in the movies. Why even bother? Normally I don't gripe at all, but as soon as they started saying it's in Houston, I'm like, I'm going to nitpick this thing. I don't know why, but I did. Christmas Day here in Houston is supposed to be 81 degrees. I saw that, Randy C, but then when we get there, it looks like a cold front's coming through. I don't know if that's changed or not. Kelly was all excited about it getting close to 80. I'm like, you don't want that. Because 80 in Houston feels like 90, 95. But there is a cold front coming through, putting Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday of next week with a low of 36 in Houston, which feels way colder than 36 because of the humidity, and a high of 65. So weird. It's so look at this schizophrenic. Houston almost never looks like that. That's crazy. So we're heading to a colder environment, which is funny. They say it will be Florida again for Christmas. According to the weather app, it's now 75 here right now. I believe that wholeheartedly. We're at 44 right now. I'm not surprised. One Christmas, it'll be hot. You're wearing shorts and flip-flops. The next Christmas, we have a light snow, very light peppering, little sugar, little powdered sugar snow. That's it. AC on, heat on. AC on, heat. Yeah. I wouldn't even bother with the heat. You just add more layers and you're fine. But, if you must. Funko Lover 30 says, Sully, send that cold weather. I wish I could. I wish I could redirect it. I'd send it right to you in Florida. Chuck said low at 36. We're lucky if that's our high. I believe that. Detroit area. Yep. 34 here in Pennsylvania. I miss San Diego winters. I bet, Misty. No flip-flops for me. Oh, Boba J. I'm glad you can laugh about it. My dogs don't have that many coats, though. No, but they handle the cold differently. Over 2 foot fell in 24 hours last week, says Ugo. Dang, in Canada, dang. 81 degrees here right now in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. I believe that too, yeah. The weather in Dallas is a little bit better when it's the same temperature because y'all don't have as much humidity, but it's still pretty brutal. I have to. If not, I'd be insane by now. I think that's fair. You got to laugh at it. Perfect here, 65 and a little cloudy, says Raider. Nice. I don't know where you're at, but yeah, that sounds wonderful. I like 44 here is comfortable. It's hoodie, not jacket, maybe a beanie, maybe a hat. I took the dog on a walk yesterday. Very windy. That makes sense. Northern California. I've probably driven right through your area a couple of times. Little cloudy yesterday, heavy wind and a little rain on our walk. So I felt that. But normally 44 here is like 60 in Houston. Like, it's very comfortable. 76 and beautiful for Mindy. That's the perfect temperature in those southern. If you can get to 75, 76 as a high, that's perfect. That's absolutely perfect. Lake Elsinore, 54 degrees and raining. What's the humidity like there? That might be pretty comfortable. The humidity is what kicks your butt. I know people joke about that, but that is for real, I think. Oh, the perfect time. I should have had this out featured. Our friend Bruce Wang got that for me from Disney. But this is the current storage spot for my Whataburger cups until I get a better situation. Another donation. $100 from Nadu6. Uh-oh, he's doing his part to bring it in to get us to our next goal. He set me up on that. He's like, hey, add another goal, Sully. I love it. Perfect. 20 entries for Nadu6. And I got to adjust my formula real quick. You know what's interesting is earlier I created the spreadsheet with all the names on it, and I had to give it some space for future names. I gave it 37 lines for names. That was number 36 right there from Nadu6. And I may have nailed it exactly to the number of line items that we needed. So Nadu6 getting 20 entries added to the wheel. Currently at 192 spots on the wheel. 192 entries. This should bring us up to 212. And bam, just like that, Nadu6 is on there 20 times. We're at 212 total entries on the wheel. Let's go. We're getting there. We're getting there. That brings my total to 10,787. Team total, 20,764-ish, I believe. Wow, look at this. The Whataburger Cup collection. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. I think I gotta put the festive sweater in there. All 12 of these bad boys. I'm not gonna be drinking from them. I want to get a proper display. I think I'm gonna get a shelf up here and put them all up on the shelf at the top, across from me, so I can look at these. Whoa. I gotta put the Sully back. Next week when I'm back, I'm going to be dedicating some time to cleaning this room, to reformatting it, getting a bunch of stuff out of here, clearing up some space, getting the table for Extra Life out of here, because I feel trapped in this room here recently. And so I'm ready to get it fixed. I'm going to spend some time, get some new shelves, get a nice soft pad to stand on, one of those padded rubber rug things. So who knows what I'll find and we'll have for the next box game. I might stream. No, I definitely won't stream Tuesday of next week. That'll be the 30th. I might stream this Friday. It'll be if I do, we'll play some video games, do the box game. It's going to depend on family, because we got family coming in from Kelly's side, and we'll be hanging out with them. And I don't know what Friday holds right now. We're leaving it just open. We might be running out and going somewhere. We might be sitting here at the house. Don't know. But I'll be back and can stream next Friday. And I'm going to stream next Friday for sure. The 2nd. If for some reason that changes, I'll tweet it out. I'll share with everybody, but definitely going to be back next Friday. It's now 12:50. Well, I mean, Misty, since I only stream twice a week, I honestly really miss days where I can't stream. I really hate when it happens. So, if anything, I could do a quick one. But if family's doing stuff Friday, I won't prioritize a stream over spending time with family. Because you got family coming in from out of town. Or my brother-in-law, her other brother, Jimmy. Great guy. He'll be in with his wife, and we love hanging out with them. So, all right, we're 12:51. We got 9 minutes. Our current total, thanks to Nadu Six's last $100, we're at $11.60. So we are $90 away from unlocking the Pinkie Pie My Little Pony Proto. No pressure. No pressure. Don't feel like you have to do it and break the bank. Make sure you can still pay your rent and all that good stuff. Boba, I'm going to try. Red Ranger says that was Misty's kind of way of asking for a day off her stream PTO right now. I love it. Fast and Furious should be a Christmas franchise. Ooh. Yeah, we haven't really dealt with Christmas in that world. That would be interesting. I really like debating the whole, like, is Die Hard a Christmas movie? Which it is, by the way. No matter what anybody else says. There are some other ones. What was that I just watched the other day? And I'm like, technically, this is a Christmas movie. What was it? I don't remember now. I rewatched Superman. Your counter down on the right says 10787. Would that we need? What did I say? We need $90. So 10787. Does that come out to that? It should end in a 7, right? 10787 plus 90. 10877. 10877 will get us there. Is Gremlins a Christmas movie? 100%. Yeah. It's got a horrific story in it that as a kid scarred me a little bit. But yes, it is absolutely a Christmas movie. That's a good one. I can't remember which one it was I just recently watched, though. I rewatched Superman while I was wrapping presents. And I love that. The new James Gunn Superman. I thought it was really good. I like his characters and his universe he creates. But I watched another movie yesterday, also while wrapping presents. So I did this on purpose. I don't like horror movies so much. I like some of them, but I don't like to watch them in the dark and get the poo scared out of me. So I try to purposely watch them when I'm a little occupied and the lights are all on. So I watched Weapons. Have you guys seen Weapons? Very interesting movie. Josh Brolin is in it. He's also an executive producer. And wow, I did not know what to expect on that one. It was a little bit different of a movie than I thought. Ultimately, I think it was really well filmed and put together. But it was a bit. I wouldn't rewatch it. I thought Josh Brolin was great in it. I've been a big fan of his for a long time, and I recently saw an interview with him too, where he was talking about in the lull in his career, where he couldn't get a job, an acting job. He started investing in the stock market, and at one point he was making more money off that than he was his acting career. So smart dude, very smart dude. But he's a hard worker. When he got Cable in the second Deadpool movie, he hit the workout hard, and he got in amazing shape. He's another one of these people, just they can get so laser focused on something, and no matter what they get focused on, they're good at. But he's a great actor. I thought he did a wonderful job, and he made Weapons worth watching. They're making a prequel. Now see, now that I'm into the universe, the story, I'll want to see it for sure. 6 minutes left until we start spinning the wheel. I want to put this out there again in case anybody wasn't watching earlier. Should we reach the 1250 donated for the wheel, we're at 1160, so $90 more. Should it happen while we're spinning, I will add in the bonus prize at that point. So we could spin through almost all the prizes, and then if we get to that point, I will add it in. So I apologize to anybody who may have already been picked for something or whatever. I think it's perfectly fair that when it happens, we put that in there, but I wanted to set the tone before that. We won't put it in until we get to that 1250, but should that happen while we're spinning the wheel, absolutely, I'll add it in. Exactly. Yeah, that's what I was getting at, Uga. We start spinning at 1, but if somebody wants to add their name to the wheel after that, yes, we can do that. I don't want to turn down any chance to raise more money for the kids. We will remove the individual entry. So let's say we spin the first one around, it comes to Liz Hartranft. I remove one of her entries. So she has one less entry. But if she donated, and she donated a lot, her other entries are still in there. Make sense? Okay, yeah. I know everybody has questions. In my head, I'm just like, well, this makes perfect sense. But I know I don't always relay that. So those are good questions. I just wanted to make that clear, that we will continue to add names, and we'll add that prize if we get to that point. Because I can totally see a lot of maybe the prize you're looking for is still on there, and a lot of names have been removed, and you're like, you know what, I want to increase my chances of winning that prize. I'm put my name in there again. Totally fair. We can raise more money for the kids. And that's what it's all about, ultimately. The incentives of the prizes, I think, have really pushed our numbers higher, and I've been able to do that. No, Liz, not at all. You're going to win something. I feel it. You're going to win something. You've been so freaking generous this year. Everybody has, but several people just went nuts this year on the donations, and that's why we're sitting at the numbers we are. So thank you. Matter of fact, I wanted to look now that we've got some more donations. I am ranked 73rd. Is that still accurate? Or did I move? Oh, I'm ranked 67th in the world in fundraising, but our team has now moved up to 45 with just a few days left. We're now 45th in the world. That's amazing. Oh, wow. Raider J, that's sweet of you. All it takes is one. That's right, Avalian. We're at, I love telling stories as these things happen in my life. I don't know if you guys care or not, but I like sharing. We were at Target walking through a couple days ago. And, of course, I'm looking for last-minute additional Christmas items, stuff I could put in there. And but I was also looking stuff for me. And I popped on over to the men's clothing area and found this. It's a really cool Stranger Things jacket. I don't even know what was on the back. I didn't get past this front. But the name tag says Austin. And that's my niece's name. She goes by Austin. It's her middle name, but she goes by that. So I immediately texted her, and I'm like, have you seen this? Because they don't have Target in Canada anymore. I'm like, check this out. It's so awesome. And she said, oh, that is nice, but I don't watch the show. And I was like, what? You got to. So we went back and forth for a while on that. Told her, I was like, that basically the kids in that show are the age that your brother or your dad and I were during that era. So that is like looking a little, peeking into kind of what our world looked like at that time. So I think that might have got her to want to watch it. But it's a really cool, like, corduroy jacket. Has Bradley's Big Buy and an Indiana original on the jacket. It's really cool. Asked her if she wanted. She's like, well, I would, but I don't know anything about the show, and so I might want to see it first. She's such a smart kid. She talks like a full. She's a teen, but she talks like a full-blown adult. I love it. So smart. Yeah, that happened all the time. Yeah, we constantly were running through from Demogorgons. Yeah, that's what made me the man I am today. Those kids in the show are just like fearless. I don't think I would have gone as far as them. No, I think it probably would have been over for me. But it is a good snapshot of the era. I saw a Reddit thread the other day. A lady pointed out the one big flaw in Stranger Things that makes it not accurate. And I was like, I got to read this because this show's so well done. And the whole thing was a joke. She said, the one flaw to the show is that there are no Jennifers in the show. She's like, in 1980, whatever this was, every third girl was named Jennifer. She goes, I was in a class with 4 Jennifers. I was one of the 4 Jennifers. I was never in anything that didn't have another Jennifer. She's like, and not one kid in that show is named Jennifer. So absolutely not accurate. I laughed so hard at that because it's true. I had 2 different girlfriends that were named Jennifer across my, junior high and high school. And I knew so many Jennifers. Same with Chris's. Is there a Chris in the show? No. See, Boba James? That'll definitely make you lose your hair. The Demogorgons, that's what did it. Yeah, 100%. Hopefully someone can drop the 90 before the wheels start spinning. I mean, we hope, but it doesn't have to happen. Considering you get scared at movies, yeah, you'd definitely be out on. See, no, this is different. Like in an event where somebody's got to step up, I think I've proven I'm pretty good at that. Not always, but pretty good track record. That's different because that's really fighting for your life. In the show or in watching movies or whatever, I don't really need a jump scare. I don't really need to see people's limbs torn from their body. No, thank you. Not a fan. In Stranger Things, not to spoil it, if anybody hasn't watched Stranger Things the last season or this new one, you can mute me for a second. But when the people are raised up in the air and their bones start snapping, I'm like, oh, no, that's not good. Jennifer and Chris's of the show are the cool. All the main people are the nerds. Well, I was a nerd too, so. Yeah, I watched it, Red Ranger. Okay, it's time, gang. It looks great. Looks phenomenal. I hope the teasers are not in the movie at all. I'm hoping that's what they're doing. I'm hoping everything they show in the teasers is not even a part of the movie. It's just something else they shot for it. That would be brilliant. Let us go into a movie where we don't know anything. That's what I want. I want to know these characters are in it, but I don't really want to know what's going on. I want to find out on the big screen. Just film those like you know the brothers, not the Duffer Brothers. I'm blanking. That are directing. They did have Russo. Thank you. Have made some things like Hulk running with everybody in Endgame or whichever one that was, and then that wasn't even in the movie. They pulled it from other movies. Brilliant. Totally messes with the audience. I love it. Please do it. Please do it. Okay, it is time, gang. We got 2 wheels. We've got 212 entries with a total of $1,160 donated. Thank you all so much. You guys are amazing. We are going to spin the wheel with the names first. I love the hype. Let's bring on the hype. Extra life hype. We're going to spin the wheel with the names first. Then we'll spin the wheel with the prizes for that name that came up, and that'll be their prize. But before we do anything, we're going to shuffle. So let's shuffle the prize wheel first. 33 prizes, including the Kung Fu Panda Proto, shuffling 10 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, shuffled. There are some blocks of the drop codes, but I think that makes it fun. Now we're going to shuffle the big wheel of names. Here we go. 10 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yes, this is not a wheel of death. We're not winding down to leaving a few names left. We're going straight into prizes. Pick a participant, pick a prize. Pick a participant, pick a prize. Here we go. That's the way we want to do it. Any questions before we get started? If not, I'll answer them during, but we're ready to rock and roll. I am going to... I'll make this a little smaller so we can see... Actually, let's do this. Let's put the wheel of names over here first. Is that the way to do it? No, we still want to see the prize. I think we need to make them smaller no matter what, but we're going left to right. Yeah, there. Now you can see both clearly. There we go. All right, here we go. First spin for the first name for a prize. Thank you again, everybody. Here we go. There's a little sound. I love it. All right, here we go. Our first contestant. And our first participant is Ooga902. He put in a lot of money, so it makes sense. Ooga is our first contestant, so now we will spin the prize wheel and see what his first or only prize is. Here we go for Ooga. It's getting around. It's getting around. Past the Rocat mouse. It's got... Oh, does it have the legs to do it on the first spin? No way. Oh my God. No way. The Kung Fu Panda Proto on the first freaking spin. Are you kidding me? Oh man, who could have seen that coming? Wow. Wow, wow, wow. That never in a million years did I think that would happen. Kung Fu Panda Proto is going to Ooga. Wow. That's crazy, man. That's crazy. All right, we removed the prize. Dang it. That's other people are like, well, I'm not donating anymore. And we're removing Ooga. We still could add another Proto with another $90. So just putting that out there. Ooga's money well paid off already. All right, our next contestant. Here we go. Congratulations, Ooga. Our next contestant. Yeah, Raider Joe, the Protos, there's only a handful of the world for each pop. And typically a Proto is like $100 and up. Some Protos sell in the thousands, depending on what it is. That one, I'm guessing, is a $200 to $300 prize. All right, Avalian is our next contestant, and we're going to spin the prize wheel for Avalian. Congratulations already. We'll see what you got. I really thought that Proto was going to be around for a little while. That's shocking to me. But we still have a lot of great prizes on there, including that mouse that's worth $129 retail. I think it's safe to say Avalian's getting a drop code, which will be delivered electronically. Yep, Avalian. 2025 SDCC exclusive drop code. Could get you a common, could get you a rare. I'll send you the code and you'll find out. All right, we're removing the prize and the name. I cannot believe first spin went the Proto. That's crazy. All right, our next contestant. Right, Miss Jessie Star? It does kind of match up, doesn't it? I think, yep, we got a Liz Heart Ramp. Here we go. All right, for Liz Misty. Misty21 in the chat. Let's spin the prize wheel and see what you got. There went the mouse. Oh, I think it might make it one more spot. I think that's Freddie Funko as Cavity Sam. I put that one in there. That's from Fun Days, I believe 2024, the Funtastic Voyage. We got Liz Misty. Bam. Congratulations, Liz Misty. We'll remove the Freddy. We'll remove Liz's name over here. That's 3 prizes. Let's pick our 4th name. Here we go. Congratulations to Liz, Avalian, and Uga, our early winners. We got I love that we're spreading the wealth here. It wasn't the same name 4 times to start. Living a Conundrum is our next participant, our next contestant, and now we spin the wheel of prizes for Living a Conundrum. I think we might be another drop code. I don't think it's got the legs to get around to the gas lamp Sune. I was right. Living a Conundrum. All right. Remove the prize. Remove the name. All right. That's 4 names down. 4 entries down. Let's pick our 5th contestant. Congratulations, Living a Conundrum. First spin. Did Uga even was Uga here to see it? Liz again. All right. What did I see? I said your name earlier. Now you've already won twice, Liz. All right. Now we're gonna spin for your prize. First spin, she got the Freddie Funko's Cavity Sam Pop LE 1000 pieces. Uga, congratulations. I'm sorry I didn't even see your response. That's amazing. Oh, is this getting around to another pop? Are you kidding me with this? Liz gets 2 pops. She gets the Marty McFly to go with her Cavity Sam. Wow, that was a prize we gave away on the main wheel for donations earlier, and then it was Grossnader said, keep it, earn some more money for the kids, and we did. All right, remove the prize. Remove Liz's name once. Here we go. That was 5 prizes. Let's do number 6. Darth Wacko, no! Right, Raider J, same. That and Shawshank are my favorite. All right, Uga is back up again. I'm sorry, Uga, I'm out of Protos for right now, unless another $90 shows up. Let's spin the prize wheel and see what else you get to go with that Kung Fu Panda Proto. Looking like it's gonna get around at least to 1 more slice. I think you're getting the New York Comic Con exclusive VeeFriends mini sticker packs, courtesy of me going to New York Comic Con, which was because of Priscilla, and another one was donated by Shep himself right there at the con. So we'll get your name on there, Uga, for the mini. Where is it? Bam, got it. All right, remove the prize. Remove your name once. All right, here we go again. Congratulations, Uga. I mean, you put quite a few slices on that wheel. Makes sense. I think Zach Bonifer is in the mix. Let's go, Zach Bonifer. All right. Prize for Zach. Here we go. Spinning the wheel for him. Right, Red Ranger? Yeah, we've combined 2 physical items for Uga, 2 physical items for Liz. That is some savings in the shipping, you're right. Looks like we may have another drop code going out for Zach Bonifer. I love how you guys say congrats and tag people. It always makes me happy. Zach Bonifer with our 3rd of the 20 drop codes. That'll be delivered digitally. I'll message you with the code. All right, remove his name once. Congrats, Zach Bonifer. All right, let's see. Let's do a little shuffle. 5 shuffles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then 5 shuffles over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, we're spinning the wheel of names again for our next contestant. Oh, it was just about to go over the mark. We've got our 3rd prize for Uga. Spinning the prize wheel. Dang. Red Ranger. I hope your name comes up next, Red Ranger. I think we'll get around to... This will be Uga's first drop code. All right, there we go. 1 drop. I love the way it zooms in on the prize name. And that one kid still screaming. He never stops. All right, Uga, with your 3rd prize. All right, let's spin her again. Next contestant. That is a menacing wheel, that many slices. Another Uga! Oh, man. Oh, man, Uga. You're going to take some heat for this. He needs a juice box with some animal crackers to calm down. Getting around. I think he's going to get a 2nd of these. It might have the juice. It might have the juice. It does not. Another drop code for Uga. There we go. All right. Uga Mania. All right, here we go. Another prize, or another contestant, and then another prize. I think we're getting a different name this time. Living a Conundrum is back now. Living a Conundrum, picking the prize. First time up, won a drop code. Ooh, I think it's going to get around for you'll have another drop code for Living a Conundrum. So I'll actually do this. I'll move these down and put Living a Conundrum's name back to back, so I remember to send 2 at once. All right, removing. We still got plenty of prizes. We're down 23. So if we still get any new money donated, we can still add the Pinkie Pie. Just putting it out there. Whoa, Avalian said, let's do it. Hey, as I'm saying it out loud, Avalian just gave us $90 more. Oh, man, it's getting interesting now, isn't it? Let me go over to the donations tab. That is the exact number of line items that I allowed for donations. That is crazy. So $90 gives her 18 slots on the wheel, added to what she already has. We're going to come over to the Wheel of Names. I'm going to come down to the bottom. We were at 202. That should bring us to 220. And it does. And I will reshuffle the Wheel of Names 5 times. 2, 3, 4, 5. We need to add the prize. Thanks to Avalian, we're going to be adding the Pinkie Pie My Little Pony Proto in all pink. It's the P you all want. That doesn't work. Let's see. It is the MLP Pinkie Pie Proto prize. I didn't write prize. And then I'll shuffle the wheel of prizes. Now we have 24 prizes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If Uga wins both, I'm just going to end the stream right there and run away. Because y'all will be pitchforks and torches coming for me. I feel it. But wouldn't it be interesting if the person who got it all for Uga, wouldn't it be interesting if Avalian donated the money and then it landed right there on it for her? She increased her odds. All right, here we go. Our next prize. Let's spin for our contestant. I think we've properly mixed it up. That brings my total personally to 10,877, and the total for the team inching in on 21,000. We're at 28,553, and look whose name has appeared again, Uga. I can smell it, says Red Ranger. All right, here we go. We're spinning for Uga. Don't you dare do it. Okay, there it went around, but could it get around again? No, it won't. All right, we're avoiding that outcome for now. I think you're going to get back to a drop code situation. Oof. Had me nervous. All right, Uga winning another drop code. He's got 3 now. One less email I got to send, one less message. Okay, all right, here we go. That brings us to, how many is that? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 prizes given away. We now go back to the Wheel of Names. You have avoided the appearance of impropriety. Well, I like that. All right, let's see who comes up next. I can't make out what, it looks like a longer name. Hey, Mindy Schulman, because I mistyped it. I'm sorry, Mindy, I would never do that on purpose. Mindy Schulman, Funko Lover 30 is going to get a prize. Let's make it a good one for Mindy. Come on, Mindy. Come on, Funko Lover 30. Big prize, no whammies. It's going to get right past the Pinkie Pie, which I also misspelled. And it looks like we're getting Mindy, a drop code. Mindy Schulman. That'll be sent electronically. I'll send you a message, Mindy, most likely on Twitter, because that's the easiest for me. I'll remove that and remove that. And let me fix Pinkie Pie, because that's going to drive me nuts. Where is it? Pinkie Pie. All right, here we go. Our next contestant. Let's go. Congrats, Mindy. Words are hard. Very, very hard. All right, we're getting around to our names. This man, Uga with another chance. Oh man, I'm puckered up on this spin. Here we go. Don't do it. I really want Uga to win, but I want to see that make it to another. I think we're past it. No offense, Uga. No offense. I think Uga's getting another drop code. Do it. He knows he's far from done here. Okay. Another drop code. That one going to Uga. I will remove. We'll spin. We'll shuffle again in a few. All right, here we go. Next contestant. Let's go. Let's mix it up. Let's get a name we haven't picked yet. Come on, wheels. No whammies. No whammies. Oh, I thought it landed on Uga again. Oh, man. All right, we got Liz up for her 3rd prize. Let's spin the wheel for Liz. Here we go. All right, Pinkie Pie just went around. We still got a lot of great prizes. And I think we're going to land... Oh, no, it's got wheels. It could go a little further. Another pop for Misty. There were 3 pops. She won the 3 pops. What are the odds of that? Somebody can literally do the odds. Big box going to Liz Misty. She just dominated the pop category. That's crazy. But we still got great stuff on there. We got the pins from Priscilla. We got 4 different pin protos or APs on those. We got Pokemon cards. We got the Rocat XP Air Mouse worth $130. And we have the Pinkie Pie proto. So there's still some really good stuff on there. All right. Let's pick our next contestant. You can't be mad. They invested all this money not knowing they would win. Yeah, absolutely. And I think anybody here is just joking when they say anything. I hope so. Because we've all seen this stuff happen before, right? Liz again! Liz, I'm out of pops. I'm sorry. I can't help you. All right, here we go. Let's see what she gets. Let's see what Liz gets. Oh, wait. Technically, I'm not out of pops. I just realized something. I think we're drop coding it. Yeah, exactly, Miss Jessie Star. I came to that. I came to that at the same time you did. I think you probably beat me to it. You're usually quicker. All right, Liz Misty with her first drop code, which is technically a pop. It's a digital pop, so that works too. No, it's actually not a pop. That one's a sticker. Well, that's it, Misty. You ruined it. You ruined it on that one. Misty wanted the purple Sune pin. Who knows? If somebody else wins the pin, they might want to trade. Let's see who's up next. Come on, be a new name. Living a Conundrum with the third shot. I would like to see the math on this at the end, if somebody could do it at the end and put in the names and the number of entries and what the odds of winning were, and did it work out? What's up, Darth Wacko? All right, Living a Conundrum. This one's yours. Next prize up. You've already won 2 drop codes. Could this be another drop code? Could it be a physical item? See the mouse coming around, but I think you're going to pass it. I can't believe it. Zach, Living Conundrum is going to get a 3rd drop code. All right, removing the drop code. Removing Living Conundrum's name a single time over there. Here we go. Now we're going to spin it down for a new name. Let's shuffle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I said spin it down. That was an accident. We're going to spin to pick a name who will be our contestant. Some people would say so, Priscilla. The very first spin, we gave away the Kung Fu Panda Proto. The very first spin out of 33 or 34 prizes. But Avalian snuck in, donated another $90, got us to our goal of $12.50. So I donated a second Proto in the Pinkie Pie from My Little Pony. And so that one's still on there. We got 18 prizes, and the Proto is in there still, along with the mouse. Still got the mouse. All right, here we go. Next contestant. Come on, new name. Come on, new name. We are now at 214 names because we had some additional donations. Oh, the next name around would have been Avalian. Dang it, sorry, Avalian. I see it. I can see it. All right, Living Conundrum going for a 4th prize. Has already won 3 drop codes. Oh, I accidentally removed it, but I know who the winner was. Living a Conundrum. This one's yours. I can confirm it. Well, I can't confirm it's not Sticky Mouse because I haven't opened it. That would be on the people at drop or at Rocat. Will it get around? Will it get? It's getting around. It's getting around. Living Conundrum finally avoids the drop codes and gets to 2 Pokemon Mega Evolution packs. That kid just screaming away. Living Conundrum with 2 Pokemon Mega Evolution packs. Already removed your name off the wheel. The curse is broken. All right, here we go. Our next contestant. We're not even to the halfway mark yet, I don't think. 17. We're about at the halfway mark of prizes. 17 left. That kid is excited for it. Hey, Minnie Schulman is back. Mindy gets another run at it. First time up, she got a digital. You're not going to believe this. It must be doing an autocorrect. It says I misspelled your name over here, too, but I did not. That's crazy. Okay, Mindy Schulman, Funko Lover 30. This spin is for you. This is your prize coming up right now. Mindy Schulman. I think it's going to get past it. It was so close to the Pinkie Pie, but it moved on to the next, maybe even 2 more. It did. 2 more past it. You get another drop code. All right, Mindy. I hope somebody gets a rare out of all these drop codes. It feels like at least one person probably should. Okay. Here we go. We've got 16 prizes left, 212 names. Yes, there are actually 3 slices with Pokemon cards. I had 2 sets of the Mega Evolutions, so 4 total packs I had, and I had 2 Scarlet and Violet Prismatic. Nadu 6. Removing your name, you want to drop digital code? Wait. How come it didn't give me the option to remove it? No, it just brought up your name. I haven't spun for the prize. It's Nadu. Sorry. I was doing 2 things at once and my brain boiled. This is the prize for Nadu 6 right here. I removed his name. New name for Nadu 6, and it looks like he might be getting the Scarlet and Violet Prismatic Evolutions packs. 2 packs. He is. For Nadu 6. There you go, Nadu 6. I hope you pull something amazing out of there. Wait a minute. Oof, I almost accidentally deleted a name there. All right. Okay, here we go. Back to another prize. We still have 15 prizes. Let's pick our contestant. Guess what? Liz is back. I swear. It's crazy. God pack. Yeah, I hope so. That would be amazing. All right, Liz, this is for you. This is your spin. 15 prizes left on this wheel. Here it comes around. I don't think it has the legs to get there, but I think she's going to get the pin she wanted. Floral Sune Purple. Raw Pin Proto. Purple plated. For Misty. She wanted it. She got it. Purple. Putting your name on there. Congratulations, Liz. Boy, that's saving me a lot of shipping. Saving me a lot of shipping. All right. Awesome. Awesome pin. All right. We have 14 prizes left. Let's go. Congratulations, Liz. Come on, new name. Avalian is finally... This could be the chance that we were joking about. For Avalian, here we go. Spinning the wheel. Come on, Avalian. Good luck. Good luck, Avalian. Could it? There went Pinkie Pie. Dang it. I was thinking that was going to line up. We're into drop digital, but it looks like we're going to go one further, and I think you're getting that beautiful Gaslamp Sune gold plating pin. You are. The gold plating raw pin proto number 4 of 6 for Avalian. Congratulations. That's a beautiful prize. That's a beautiful prize. I love it. Hey, speaking of, reminder to everybody, I know I had this on my calendar. Don't forget about the new 2-inch Sitting Sune blind box figures from $7 a pop. And as importantly as going to order yours, don't forget to enter the giveaway. We'll have to look at that on Twitter for your chance to win the full set of all 8 figures. That only goes through to like tomorrow, I think, to enter. Maybe today's the last day. I don't remember. But make sure you enter for a chance to win the full set. There's a link from Priscilla. Make sure you get in there. Make sure you order. These are 2-inch figures versus the 4-inch that her original figures were. So these are a little bit smaller. Very, very cool. I want that skeleton one. That's so cool. I think they said the winner will be announced on Christmas, so it might be open tomorrow too. Nice. Misty ordered 6 minis. Finger crossed I'll get the black and white one. Yeah, I think we all want that one, don't we? Okay, we removed the name and the prize from the wheel. So here we go. Picking our next contestant. Come on, new name. Come on, new name. Come on, new name. I think it's Walking Miracle. All right, first time up for Walking Miracle. Let's go. Walking Miracle, the unofficial official engineer of the stream. It's coming around. It's coming around. Will it slow down enough to hold there, or is it going to keep moving? I think it may hold. Walking Miracle with the Pinkie Pie proto! Let's go! Walking Miracle, congratulations. That's amazing. That really sets the tone for the rigged is not a thing, because that wasn't like the top $100 donated. I don't know how many she did, but that's beautiful. Pinkie Pie proto going to Walking Miracle. Congratulations. That's awesome. Big win. Big win. We still have 13 prizes, including a few of the drop codes, the Rocat Cone XP Air Mouse, 2 packs of Pokemon Evolution cards, the Priscilla Wilson Nudes pin, and the complimentary Beverages AP pin set. Let's pick our next contestant. Congratulations, Walking Miracle. That's huge. That is huge. Oh, thank you. I didn't remove the prize. I'll fix it. Avalian's up again. All right, thank you for catching that. All right, here we go. For Avalian. She can't get the Pinkie Pie proto. Sorry. It was so close. But what will you get? Did you get a mouse or a key? You got a mouse before. I hope she doesn't land on there again. I mean, you could always sell it. I shouldn't say I don't hope that. 4 entries before this proto was even announced. Let's go. Wow, Walking Miracle. See? Not rigged. Drop digital for Avalian. She got 1 earlier, so I'm going to move these all down 1. And put your name there too, so I can just send multiple at once. Remove, remove. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, here we go. Another contestant. We're down to 11 prizes left. Guess who's back? It's not Slim Shady. Ooga is back again. Here we go for Ooga's 18,000th prize. There's no legal requirement to send 18,000 prizes to Ooga. Is it going to hold? It's going to be darn close. It's trying to get around. But it's going to hold in complimentary beverages. AP pen set from Priscilla. This one was limited to only 50 pieces at Emerald City Comic Con this past year, and this is one of the AP sets. Beautiful, beautiful one. Very popular. Glow in the dark. Did I mention that? Glow in the dark. Remove, remove. We're down to 10 prizes left. Bailey, yes, I got a mouse, and I forgot. That's all right. Now, I just reminded you, you got something, a new toy to play with. Liz Hartramp is back. She did not get the Pinkie Pie Proto Pop. I thought she was going to get it somehow to continue her dominance of pops. What will she add to the stockpile, the prize pool? I think it's going to get around. I think she's getting another drop code. That's her second drop code, if it holds. It did. It held. Remove. Remove. All right, we're down to 9 prizes left. Here we go. That's true, Miss Jessie Star. That may have saved us. Or, I mean, that may have worked against her. Oh, Worship. There we go, Worship. First time up. Let's go, Worship. What will Worship win? Here we go. There went the Rocat Cone XP Air Mouse. There goes a few drop codes. Will it get back around to you winning the Priscilla Wilson Nudes pen? Was that too long of a delay? We got the Drop Wilson. The Drop Digital sticker. Drop Wilson. Worship. That'll be sent electronically. I don't know if you heard that earlier. I'll send you a message with the code. You'll go redeem it. So make sure you do that before the 27th of January. I would say way sooner than later. Like, do it immediately if you can, just in case they shut that down. All right, we're removing that one. We're removing Worship's name from there. Still just once. Name's still on there for the rest of those entries. We have 8 prizes. I will not drop Priscilla, I promise. The Rogue Air Mouse. Is that an actual oh, it's not Rogue, it's Rocat. And Rocat is a company that spun off of Turtle Beach. And then they now it's just Turtle Beach, but that box is from last year. Still says Rocat. It's a high-end gaming mouse, really a gaming mouse that retails for $129. Guess whose name is up again? Ooga is back up again. He's not done. Let's see what else he wins. It could get back around, but I don't think it will. I think he's going to get the Nudes AP pen. I think you're getting it. He's got 2 pen sets. There it is. The Nudes AP pen from Priscilla. Remove, remove. We are down to 2 Pokemon Mega Evolutions packs. That's 1 prize. The Rocat Cone XP Air Mouse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 drop codes. Here we go. Our next contestant. Drop Wilson. Sounds like a skateboard deck brand. It does. Gonna need a bigger box. Liz is back at it again. Dang, y'all. Dang, dang. All right, Liz is back at it again. Let's see what she gets. Her last 2 up, I believe she got the drop codes. And it looks like she may be getting a 3rd. I don't think it has the oomph to get back around more. So I'll just move Worship's name down 1. I'll move the down 1. There we go. All right, removing that prize, removing that. How many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. Okay, I'm right on the. Yeah. Let's spin again. Let's shuffle again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, our next contestant. Come on, new name. Oh, it was so close to going to Professor Josh. It hit Ooga again. It's like that wheel is all Oogas. All right, here we go. Your prize, Ooga. He said he needs some Pokemon packs. Will that be enough to make it happen? I think we're getting around to another drop code for you. One, two, three, four, 5 drop codes now for Ooga. All right, down to 5 prizes, 201 slices on this wheel still, 201 entries. Wait, what's that? I missed it. Liz asked to be skipped. Oh, okay. All right. So if it comes up again, Liz, we'll just respin. Let's just do that. Okay, Avalian has another chance. All right, Avalian got a couple of drop codes already. And the Gaslamp Sune and Toratai gold plating raw pen proto. Let's see what she gets this time. Looks like she won't be adding another mouse to the pile, but she might be adding another drop code. She is. Our 3rd drop code for Avalian. That kid. All right, removing Avalian's name. All right, here we go. We still have 4 prizes left, 2 drop codes, the mouse somehow held on, and the 2 Mega Evolutions packs for Pokemon. Here we go. Our next contestant. Another Walking Miracle win. All right, last spin that she was up for, she got the Pinkie Pie Proto. This time, she's gonna get... I think it'll get around to the Pokemon cards. I know, right, Walking? It'd be pretty amazing if that one held to the very end, if it was the last thing. 2 Pokemon Mega Evolutions packs for Walking Miracle. Hope you pull a God pack. And just like that, we are down to 3 prizes. We're at 199 slices on this wheel now. Here we go. Our next contestant. Another for Avalian. Let's go. Avalian, you got better than 50-50 chance at another drop code, but we still have the mouse that you already won a mouse before. That would be pretty crazy if you won it again. Here we go. For Avalian. I think it's got the legs to keep going. I don't think she's going to get the mouse. She got another drop code for Avalian. That leaves a 50-50 shot for the next person. 50-50 shot on the mouse or the drop code coming up for our next contestant. Showered in mice. That sounds horrible. Sounds like a horror film. All right, here we go. Our next contestant who will have a 50-50 shot at the mouse or a drop code. I think it is Nadu6. All right, Nadu, here you go. This is for you, my friend. I think it's got the wheels. I think it's got the legs. Looks like Nadu6 is going to get our big ticket item, leaving 1 more drop code on there. So Nadu6 is getting a couple of packs. Pokemon, the Rocat. Wow, he did pretty good. Those were his 2 prizes, and he got both physical items. Congratulations, Nadu. I hope you needed a new mouse. These are beautiful. Hey, what's up, Funko Photo Lady? All right, removing you from there. Or removing the prize, removing Nadu's name, and that just leaves 1 drop code for our last winner. Sorry for those of you who didn't win, but thank you everyone who did donate. You took my total up over $1,250, or to exactly $1,250 more by doing the wheel game. Thank you to all those who donated. And then for our team, we're approaching $21,000 for 2025, which is amazing. Let's spin this one more time for our last winner. And our last winner will be, guess who? Bookended this thing. Uga wins one more time, and let's spin to see what he wins. If it lands right on that line, I'll find a different prize for him. The odds of that are staggering. Thank you, Raider J, for being here. I appreciate you. I really do. Very kind of you to come by and donate. I really appreciate that for the kids. All right, that drop code going to Uga. What a shocker. Didn't know it'd land there. You had a couple before. Is this your 6th? All right, so we have our prizes. Congratulations to our winners. Again, sorry to those who didn't win, but thank you so much for helping change kids' health with your donations. Uga says, thank you, Sully and others. Yeah, Uga cleaned up. Avalian cleaned up. Misty cleaned. Misty took all the pops. Like, how rude. I'm kidding. Congratulations, Liz. Coming in at the end, congrats everybody. Hey, Lugs, thank you for being on there as well. You were one of my very first names, I think, to donate. Sorry you didn't win a prize today, but I appreciate you. Reminder of a few things. Before you guys run out of here. As a matter of fact, I'm going to give points to everybody who's here. We have a free NFT for today. Fill out the free NFT form. It's pinned at the top of Twitch and YouTube if you didn't see it, or on Twitch if you type in !free NFT. I'm going to give 200 points to everybody who's here. Reminder about, let me bring this up. Priscilla gave us the link earlier. Priscilla, if you have it, could you drop it in the chat one more time to take me directly to the information so I can show everybody about the new 2-inch sitting Sune blind box figures? I'm being lazy about it. There we go. Let me open this up where everybody can look. Priscilla has launched, in conjunction with $7 a pop, Jason and the team over there, wonderful people, these new 2-inch blind box figures. And you can see on the side of the box there, or we can look at this. You've got, there's 8 different figures, and you've got a different percentage chance of getting these, with the rarest being the skeleton one. That's my favorite. And the white and silver one. But you see the odds of them there on the side. Your most common is similar to the... which one is it? The blue? Yeah. Very similar to this one. It looks like the pink's a little bit darker. This was the one with the blossoms on the back. But this is the 4-inch that I'm holding. These are 2-inch blind box that you see in front of you. They're $15 a piece. You can order directly from $7 a pop there. But then also there is a giveaway. Oh, let's look at these. Oh, cool. Yeah, it shows you the dual logo, the bottoms, just like this one. And then there's a picture at an angle comparing the new 2-inch to the existing 4-inch ones. But there's the giveaway, too, which is, I think you can enter on Twitter for sure. You might be able to enter on Instagram as well. But let's look at it from $7 a pop. The winner will receive one of all the figures. And considering 2 of those, there's only a 7% chance of getting them. I'm thinking you've got to be a winner to get the full set. That or buy a whole lot of these things. They've been busy. Jason's killing it. Hey, Deathstroke. Jason's really killing it over there. He's doing such a wonderful job. Where's that original entry? I skipped it, didn't I? Somehow I skipped it. But I thought the graphic had the red background. Must have run right past it. Well, there's this one for the shopping, but where'd the giveaway entry go? Did I just look past it? Oh, you know what? These may not be in order. That's right, because I didn't click on their name. That's why. Now I'll find it. I see Priscilla dropped the link, but I'm being... There it is. Okay. Yeah, there's the link. You should click on it from Priscilla's name. Probably the easiest way to get there. But if you just answer, what adventures will you take Sune on this holiday season? Put that in as a comment. Tag a friend. Share this post. So in other words, repost it. And then make sure you're following $7 a pop. If you're not already, you should be. They were one of the companies that donated prizes for us this year. A couple of $50 gift cards for Extra Life. So that's honestly going to be probably one of the only people to have the full set of all the 2-inch figures if you win that giveaway. Absolutely, Priscilla. Want to support you every way we can. Oh, Nadu, good point. Said you can also still buy the 4-inch figures. Let's see, if we go back on $7 a pop and we type in Sune, I imagine that'll bring them up. Yeah, there you go. I need to get this one. I don't have that one yet, so I need to order that glow-in-the-dark one. That was the holiday edition. LE 100 piece. Oh, I got to grab it before it sells out. Got the pins as well. There's some of the Sitting Sune pins. And there's even, ooh, a prototype 1 of 1. Oh, it already's gone. That was a auction. But you can pick up on the blind box, the pins, or the remaining Sitting Sune figures. I can't believe there's still some of the summer convention ones left. Are there actually, or is it going to say sold out here? Wow, I can't believe there's any left. LE 100 pieces. Yeah, so there's that. Don't forget to buy those before they sell out. Reminder also, My Pops is doing an IG live tonight rather than tomorrow. Oh, thank you, Walking Miracle. Since tomorrow is Christmas Eve, yeah, our friends at My Pops, that's Michigan, MI, they do their weekly Wednesday shows, but since that's Christmas Eve, they're going to do one tonight. So if you guys are fans, make sure you're over there. No doubt they're going to be giving away some prizes, maybe auctioning some things off or selling pops that are in the store. So make sure you go tune into that. Get your Kroger water ready so you're part of the fun. And then I feel like there was something else I was gonna say. Was there another item I was supposed to talk about? Let me look around for cues on things that I should be talking about. Drop. If you did participate in the villains, that was the last drop thing, and got your tokens, don't forget you got to turn those in by, I believe it's like January 17th. January 16th. There's really no unless you're going to buy additional tokens, redemption coins to try to increase the number of items that you're going to get delivered to you. There's no reason to wait. Even if you are going to buy more coins, you can get multiple shipments for free. So that's not a big, if you're in the US. But just for grins, let's look real quick at Disney villains. Oh, don't forget to be entering the Disney Pinnacle. Chances to win complete sets every day, 9 a.m. and 9 p.m. Pacific. I don't think anybody from our community's won yet, but they're still doing it for a few more days. The coins, they're down a bit. I don't have the Big Bad Wolf, but if you wanted that, you can get it for $37. They're staying about the same. $145 for the Grail, $48 for the Shan Yu, and only $42. Hey, is that another donation? From Josh. Thank you for the donation. I can't read the message on there, but I can read it over here, I bet. Thank you so much, Josh. Appreciate you. Thank you so much. That's an additional $20, which will take my total up a little bit more. Can I read the message? I want to donate this in Liz Misty's name. She was nice enough to ask me for my address and says she was gifting me something. She truly is the nicest person on Twitch. Oh, how sweet. Thank you, Joshua. Appreciate that. Very kind of you. And then Charles with the follow. Thank you for the follow, Charles. How are you now? Welcome. Another Charles to add to the... We got Charles Laird. We got my dog, who's named Charlie, but we call her Charles or Charlie. And now we got Charles here with us. Hello. Thank you for coming over. Thank you for coming by. We just got done doing a big giveaway prize wheel spin. It's kind of the last effort in our Extra Life fundraising for this year. We've been working on it, I'll say all year, but we didn't really push until the beginning of November. We had our big marathon streaming weekend, which had 9 different streamers, plus Liz Misty, our mod, who helped us out over an entire weekend. We gave away a ton of over $2,500 in prizes, and then we just did this extra wheel spin thing to raise more money. Charles, sure, if you'd like to recommend a game. And we just did this Extra Life wheel spin thing to raise more money. So that put me at almost $11,000 for my personal total towards Extra Life, and our team at $20,873. It's not too late. If you guys want to still donate, you can through the 31st. Please check with your employers to see if they match, because you may just be able to provide a receipt and they'll do a matching donation. So especially to those of you who donated a lot, you might be able to get a whole extra wad of cash delivered to the kids to help them out. I've not played The Walking Dead. Charles, to be honest with you, I don't play a lot of games here. We do a lot more just chatting, and I occasionally play some Fortnite or Rocket League. But I do like those Walking Dead games that came out years ago. I played a little bit of one of them for fun. Never here on stream. But they're great-looking games. Yeah, absolutely. I think that's all I have to share. This Friday's stream will be a maybe. depending on what's going on with the holidays and family. I'm leaning towards it's probably a no, but we'll just see, and I'll share on Twitter for sure if I'm going to stream. If I'm not going to, I'll probably just leave it off there. And then next Friday, I'll be streaming again, and that'll be the last time. Well, we'll be into the new year. That'll be January 2nd. So this is the last stream for 2025. We're going to kick off 2026. I'm going to go ahead and get our Extra Life team set up as quickly as possible so that anybody who wants to work at it all year long, I've got a few people who said they wanted to, can start raising for 2026. I definitely want to plan things out a little better. I always say this, but I think next year it'll be imperative. If we want to raise more, we've got to work at it earlier. So I definitely want to do that. And next Friday, I'll have a fun announcement as well that I'm not ready to share just yet. But next Friday, I'll share with you guys. Don't message me and ask. I'm not going to tell you. But I'll tell you all next Friday. So make sure you're here for that. And, oh yeah, the free NFT. If you haven't already filled out the form, please do. And then I will get the free NFT sent out to you guys either later today or tomorrow. Any questions or anything for the end of the 2025 streaming and Extra Life fundraising year? Any questions? If not, for everybody that celebrates, I wish you a very Merry Christmas. Everybody should be celebrating a new year, hopefully, so Happy New Year. If you don't either, Happy Holidays. Yeah, is it a full Doomsday trailer or just a teaser? Let's look, because I would like to watch that. Let me just go to YouTube. I don't even know why I tried to search it there. Is it just the Steve Rogers teaser, or is it a full trailer? Oh, it's just the Rogers one. Okay. Now, from what I understand, on Avatar, the new movie, the third movie, they're showing different teasers for different characters, and I think there's a Thor one. And it got posted 8 hours ago. I've not watched that one, but the one with with Steve Rogers, not Captain America. Steve Rogers is out there. If you guys want to watch it. I'm not going to watch on stream because the music can get me in trouble. I did, the other day I left something on. I left the stream on after I'd rated to somebody else, and YouTube ended up dinging me for music playing. It just said you can't have this one make any money, but it's fine. I don't want to get any real trouble, but it is Steve Rogers officially released. Yeah, avoid the like, I'm not going to watch the Thor one because I don't think it's been officially released. I think that was somebody leaked it, and it's exactly what Marvel didn't want to happen, so that sucks. So I'm not going to participate by watching it. Yeah, I hope you all have a wonderful holiday. I hope you get everything you were hoping to get from Santa, or whatever it is you wanted out of the year. I hope you get it. Yeah, apparently with Avatar, they showed a teaser trailer that had to do more with Thor, and I avoided. That's all I know. I didn't watch it, and I don't know what the details around it were. If they want me to see it, they want me to go see Avatar until they release it officially, and that's when I'll watch it. I don't like this leak crap. It drives me nuts. Yeah, I'm really hoping, based on the way I think they're doing this, I think they're going to show us character, instead of character posters, which we might also get, I think they're doing character vignettes, if you will, little short clips. And I'm really hoping that what they're showing us is not even in the movie. I hope they're just showing, here's the character. We filmed this to get you excited about the movie, but I hope when we go into the movie, it is like we get to see raw footage we've never seen before. Like the edit is whatever, the final product is different than what we've ever seen. That's always kind of been my dream for a movie. I hate seeing too much about a movie before I go in. I don't want anything ruined. I don't want the joke to be funnier because we've already laughed at it 30 times. I want it to be just a fresh viewing. But we've got a year before it comes out, so that's not gonna happen. We're gonna see something. Yeah, Ooga, I'm kind of with you. I would like to, but then I go to the movies, and it's kind of impossible to avoid them when you do go to other movies. I have sat and closed my eyes through a whole trailer before. Yeah, theaters need to make that 30 minutes of trailers worth it, right, Savage? It's kind of ridiculous. Yeah, I try not to analyze too much. I try to take it at face value. I'm not the kind of person that's looking in the background and stuff until after I see the film. And then I love watching the, here's 30 Easter eggs you didn't catch. I love stuff like that. But after I see the movie, not during. I want to first viewing, I want it with my eyes and my ears. I don't want anybody else tainting or influencing what's happening. I'm very excited about it. I don't think anybody's going to sway me in any way in advance, but I don't want it ruined. Nice, Savage. Just closing your eyes, plugging your ears, yelling la 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 during the I should do it. I should do it out loud in protest. I just can figure out what's going to happen. I don't like that. So I remember when M. Night's movies were better. I went and saw The Village, and I'm not going to spoil this for anybody who hasn't seen it. But by that time, we knew that his movies always had a big twist or whatever, right? So I went in and I'm watching The Village, and in the first 10 minutes, I said to myself, I think this is what's happening. And sure enough, I ruined it. I totally guessed what it was. The rest of the movie I watched with that in mind, and it ruined the movie. It was a real shame. The movie wasn't bad. Definitely wasn't his best. Sixth Sense was his best. See, and it wasn't even for me, though. I ruined it for myself trying to go, oh, what could it be? And I totally figured it out, which is, I'm not saying I'm super smart. I'm saying in that case, I got lucky. I'll be watching 4 movies in theaters for the next 2 days. Nice, Savage. I definitely want to go see Marty. I wouldn't mind seeing Avatar, but it's not a must for me. The only reason I want to see it is because I want to see it on the big screen, not wait till home video or even on our nice television. Sadly, there's nothing family friendly that we all want to see because we'll be in Texas and we could go to an Alamo Drafthouse and we'll probably end up going to see something there. Maybe Avatar. We'll see. Oh, yes. Stranger Things. Don't we get a couple episodes in 2 days? I think on Christmas Day we get a couple episodes. Priscilla said there was an article about the movie theater in downtown SLO doing some big upgrades that only 13 theaters in the U.S. will have. Oh, nice. Savage says he's going to see Predator Badlands. I still haven't seen it, and I want to. SpongeBob, no interest. Zootopia 2, I'd like to see it, but I'm waiting. And still tossing up Five Nights at Freddy's 2. I never saw 1. Oh, yeah, but going on New Year's Eve to see the finale, 2-hour-long finale for Stranger Things, that's super cool. So hopefully either Thursday or Friday, I'll get some time to watch Stranger Things, but the family's not into it, so I'm on my own there. Yeah, I'm with you there, Allie. I want to see it, but don't want to pay the big money. I agree. I mean, check with your local theaters. Some do have those matinee, one-day-a-week showings that are a little cheaper, if they still do that. I don't know if they still do, but I love Zootopia 1, but I don't think I want to pay theater prices to see 2. You think so, Savage? I don't know if you were here earlier. I finally watched Weapons yesterday. Did you like that one with Josh Brolin? I didn't know what to expect, but I had to watch it with the lights on and distractions so that I didn't, soil myself. And I think I liked it ultimately, but I told Kelly yesterday, I was like, you would have hated this movie. It's everything she doesn't like. Jump scares and creepy looking people and, stuff about kids. I tried to describe it to her and she goes, no, I don't want to know anymore. I don't want to know anymore. I know what I rewatched. I rewatched The Island the other day with Ewan McGregor and Scarlett Johansson and Michael Clark Duncan, R.I.P. A few other people that were notable in that one for sure. I love that movie. Yeah, somebody said they're making a prequel, Savage. I think Chuck said earlier they're making a prequel for that one. So I don't want to talk about it openly and ruin anything for anybody, but I think that's it, gang. And it's right about 2, so no gaming for me today. I need to wrap some more Christmas presents and do a few things. I got to draw or create our NFT that I'll be giving away, so I'll be working on that. But if anybody needs me, DM me on Twitter. Otherwise, I wish you all really, honestly, the happiest end of your year to you. And I hope you have a merry, happy, whatever you celebrate. Priscilla, I love wrapping presents to a point. There's a point where I'm like, okay, I'm done with it for this year. But I like to meticulously wrap the presents so that it takes a second for people to open them, that you can tell there was some love and effort put into it. I hand draw like shout out style to and from on there. Oh, all right, Savage, beautiful, thank you. I saw a thing the other day. Before we go, I want to show you this if I can find it. There's a different way to wrap presents that I want to try. It's the Japanese art of gift wrapping. I don't know if you guys have seen this before. Check this out. Look at that. Watch it again. Look at that. I want to figure out how to do this. They got it down, man. Whoever these folks are in these videos, you can tell they've done it a lot, but I love it. It looks kind of like a greeting card on the front there when it's done. And they put the little, look at that. It's beautiful. I want to learn how to do this. So cool. Well, yeah, I mean, they've done it a lot for sure, but I guarantee I could get the hang of it. I need to practice. I want to try to do that. That is so cool. Have you seen this before, Misty Savage? I had never seen it before a couple days ago. And it came across my feed probably because I'm openly talking about wrapping Christmas presents and it's always listening, but so amazing. I've tried wrapping gifts like that, but failed miserably. What I need to know is exactly where do you have to start the paper? There's got to be a way you line the package up on the paper just so that it makes the process easy. Like, do they always start with it, like touch the corners to the side of the paper in a certain way? I'll figure it out. I'll watch a full video. My toxic trait is thinking I could do this just as easily on the first try. Right? I mean, look how quickly you could wrap presents if you had this method. See, and I mean no disrespect to anybody on this, and I won't even tell Kelly this, so I'm just sharing it with y'all. I think it's lazy to use gift bags, and I will not do it unless I have no other choice. I try to always set aside some time to wrap the gifts because I just think that's like taking the extra step. I don't like gift bags. I don't like them. It makes it too fast and way too furious, but way too fast. I'm with Avalian. See, I love the wrapping. There's no way the Scotch tape tears off that easily. It's AI. It's all AI. If I didn't use gift bags, it would take like 10 years. It looked like a 10-year-old did it. Oh, funny. My boss was going to get gift bags for the unicorn eggs, and I got them all wrapped. There you go, Miss Jessie Star. There you go. I use gift bags for stockings because you can put more in them. Okay, now in that case, that's okay. That's okay. It replaces something else that was open on top. Totally get it. Big fan on the top. Huh? A big fan on the top? Or a big bow on the top? What were you trying to say, Miss Jessie Star? You lost me there. I like bows too, but if you're traveling with your presents, what I usually like to do is put all them presents in a bag that I've wrapped and then just toss the bows in separately and then put them on there when I get there. Exactly, Priscilla. Imagine an assembly line of gift wrappers. Presents would be flying everywhere. I'd love to see that. Oh, you made a fan on top of the... Oh, very cool. Out of wrapping paper? Or out of something else? Out of another paper? I want to see a picture of this. I love the oversized stocking my mom got herself. Oh, fun. Very fun. Okay, I gotta go or we'll talk all day, gang. One more time, thank you so much, everybody, for getting us here and here for the kids. Thank you to everyone here. I won't list all the names again, but amazing. All these people who donated, sponsored, did so much for us. We're able to give away all those prizes. We're able to raise all that money for the kids. Extra Life is amazing. And I know we did something good, so you should all pat yourself on the back for being a part of that. Even if you didn't donate a dime, for being here and helping us celebrate and spread the word, thank you. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. Have all the best times ever. Be careful. Let's find somebody to raid. If you're going to be drinking, be safe, please. Those days are mostly behind me, so I don't do that much anymore. Let's look on Twitch for somebody to raid over to. If our buddy Welsh Dan is on, yeah, we're gonna raid over to Welsh Dan if he's in the chair. He is. I just love this man. I hope I get to meet him in person one day. Always a great positive personality, a real positive energy. I hope you guys like him too. So make sure you give them a follow if you haven't already. Let me add some more points to you all to celebrate the end of the year. I'm going to give 500 points to everybody who's here. No takesies, backsies. And we're going to raid over to Welshstand. Remember to wash your hands, check in on somebody you love, make sure they're doing okay, and above all else, most importantly, Nerds Unite. I'll see you guys in 2026. Have a wonderful day. Love you all. Over to Welshstand we go.
I say the fish.
There we go. Raid done.